Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. I have the wrong thing up too. Hi, guys. Am I live? I'm live. In Marie. I'm Reality Kristen Marie at the YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm all messed up now. Guys, I'm so late. Today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, by the way. Okay. I was doing true crime. And if you get annoyed with me playing with my hair, it's going to take me about 10 minutes to get situated. I would fast forward this 10 minutes ahead. But I am Reality Kristen Marie, and this is the YouTube channel of Who's Starting On Podcast. Also, you can go any podcast platform, Spotify, Apple, all of them, to please rate me 5 stars. I'd be amazing. And also, you don't have to listen to the episodes again because these are live. So if you are listening, hey, Simply Solo, oh, I gotta say hi to you guys in 1 minute. Oh, I love you guys. Yes, like I said, I'm Reality Kristen Marie. I talk Bravo and Housewives, and I don't talk true crime, but I'm going to probably lead into that later. There's a case that my friend was talking about, Tori Bethel. I was been on the panel over at Dago's channel, which I link for you guys every morning, and that's where you guys have been going. I appreciate you guys showing up. Please remember, we're in somebody else's house, to be nice and be kind. I know that you guys are introducing yourselves. It's amazing. Thank you so much. And then Dago's people that are coming over here, I fucking appreciate that. I see you guys. I'll be right there. I got to fix my background. But yes, I don't know where my mods are. I don't know where everybody's at, but I'm sure they'll get here because this is not my normal time. But why is that not letting me do that? I want this picture, guys. I want my background changed. Thank you. Let's check the comments. Anyway, like I said, I'm Reality Kristen Marie. This is the Who's Starting On podcast. You can always check it out on the podcast platforms or the podcast tab on YouTube. And I usually have an open panel. Last time we got a bunch of penises. Hey, Terry. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Simply Solo. Terry, we have new friends. We have new friends. Richard's Art over these are all people that I've met over on Dago's channel, and he's supporting the channel for me too, our channel. Even though I told him we talk Bravo news and Bravo stuff, but that I've been trying to stay away from true crime, but I can't. I brainworms over it, and I just end up talking about it anyway. But this is an open panel. I asked Large to come, and Terry, thanks for being here. And we have 82 people watching. And the like button doesn't tell you how many likes I have. I do that on purpose. Hi, Lisa. I love you so much. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so nervous now. I'm nervous. Make me nervous. Okay. All right. So listen, guys. It's Wednesday. I know it's a later live. I do like doing it better because I can literally have all you Westies with me. And Mimir, since she's in Canada, she's 6 hours ahead. I don't know where she might be asleep right now, but I love her. So that is my mod. And Terry, you're my mod too. Like I said, we had penises on the panel that just popped up. I did invite with the bug. Let me actually share this real quick. Or I wish Mimir was here so she could share this for me. I want with the bug to get over here because she's the one who was introducing me to the Tori Bethel case. And if you guys know anything about that, Simbi Solo, have you guys talked about Tori Bethel? I don't know the whole story. All I know is that it's something that's a cover up, and it just doesn't. She was very upset about it with the bug, and I don't want to take over true crime. Obviously, I wanted to bring it to Dago's channel, but I do want to discuss it on the days that we do like Bravo news or whatever like this, because sometimes there's just nothing going on, and I'm not all surfacey here. Like we could do true crime in the afternoons. We can even have members only. Like I say, I'm not trying to take over true crime. I don't want to. I'll leave it to the professionals. But there is some people that, like with the bug and all that do talk true crime that we've connected with. And she's the one who's been sharing out Dago's lives too and coming in bug. So I just shared that for you, for us. And so we're live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, X, I said Facebook and YouTube, all 5 platforms. I'm sorry, Instagram is the one I'm not getting to. Oh, you watch the Bravo shows? So right now I'm talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey because I've been saying this. I don't know how true it is. I asked you, I forget now. Have you seen Mimir? So with Bravo, Real Housewives of New Jersey is not airing right now. We did get a little bit of confirmation from Joe last week that he had signed on. So we know him and Melissa are definitely filming. Teresa allegedly, I don't know. I'm going to read the story to you. Got her own show. I don't know what she's talking about. The show that maybe Bravo did. I doubt that she's fired. So I don't know why. The whole problem is why wouldn't you just bring her back to Jersey? Why would you give her your own show? She has no problem filming with other people. She's a shit talker and she fights with them. They can ignore her. But nobody ever said I won't film with Teresa. They said they don't want to be with Louis. But I heard that. So I'm going to read you the story. But apparently, allegedly, the show's going to revolve around Margaret, which I love it. I freaking love it, Teresa. How do you like that, bitch? Now what you did. Look what you did. Margaret, your sworn enemy, the one who said, took you down and literally, oh, Tori, you sent me a lot of stuff, and literally took you down and like, she's horrible. She's the whole reason that Louie's still in love with Vanessa. Like, what? Hey, Bug. Awesome. Yes, I'm going to brush up. I'm going to talk about this is Bug right here, guys. I've been talking to you guys about her with the true crime stuff. Like I said, I don't want to take over true crime. I'll just talk about it, introduce my friend. I want to talk about the Tori Bethel case. Can you show me how to pin the link? I have her actually her GoFundMe. I have it right now. I'll share it. Let me do that real quick. I could just get the QR code, right? Right? QR code. Do I do it that way? Save image. And then can I put the QR code in the chat? This is for her GoFundMe. I read up on it. It's breaking my heart. I don't even, like I said, I won't do it justice. I won't do the story justice. And that's what I was trying to say earlier about true crime. I'll just introduce you to the stuff. I don't know. This is my live. Never mind. I got to figure out how to get that up. When you come up, let me know how to get the Tori Bethel link up. Share your referral link. Is that what it is? Referral link, maybe? I have never done this before, but I definitely want to do it. I'm going to put her name in the chat. Tori Bethel. Anyway, okay. Okay, so back to Jersey. Before we do that, we're going to get into Real Housewives of New Jersey because apparently Teresa has got her own show, and I don't know how, when, or where, but I sent it to myself. I'm going to read it as soon as I can find it because I sent it to myself this morning. I was like, oh, no, go fuck no. No. I didn't even do any. Actually, Manny sent it to me, my counsel, my lawyer, the one who, if you ever want to send me a cease and desist, send it to Manny. Send it to Manny. Okay. Teresa. I did send it to myself. Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. All right. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Manny then. I thought I sent it to myself. Mamir, if you hear me, if you're in there, can you find that story for me? I thought you emailed it to me, but I guess not. So I'll get it from Manny's. He's like, we got to talk about this. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like I said, if they're going to give her own show, they might as well just keep her on Housewives of New Jersey. Why waste time? Why waste? So here's the story of Teresa. Oh God, I'll pull up so you guys can see it. Poor man, he must have had a nervous breakdown. I mean, I did too. I didn't read, like I said, it's not a whole story, so now it will be. Okay, let me show you what I got. So we are, sorry guys, like I said, topic, not topic. I know, I'm just going on to different topics. Tori Bethel, yes. Oh yeah, there was a fight outside Simply Solo. Were you there when I had to jump out of the panel real quick? It's this fucked up. These people are just, they're crazy. Okay, this is Instagram, and this is, I don't know, Bravo Housewives. Teresa Giudice getting her own show as new Real House of New Jersey group will be formed around Margaret Josephs. So I need to find this story. It's got to be linked in the bio, right? No, what's going on here? All right, well, let me go find it then. Sorry, guys. I thought I sent it to myself. And Andy, is this stuff Andy must be saying? I don't know. Like, okay, here we go. Where is this at? Sorry, guys. I thought I had this in my end. Where is this? I need a more updated one here. I don't want rumors. I want the story I just had. Where is that story, guys? No, I sent it to myself. Darn it. I apologize. Inbox. Also, we what's the name was talking shit. Gia talking shit on. I'll read that to you real quick. I need somebody to send me that article because I thought it was a whole article. All right, let me share this with you guys. No, I don't want updates from you guys. I don't want updates from you. No, I don't. I do not. Okay. Man, share. Mami, are you here? Hey, good trouble. Thanks for being here. I'm finding my story. I can't find the story that I had. See Bethany's face. I mean, Dylan's face on my thing. Not share screen. No, stop sharing. Sorry. Okay. Why can't I share this to you guys? Oh, well, you know what? Okay. Gia Judice, this is from Reality Barb. This is just a Gia Judice, and I'll get it to Teresa. Addresses if cousin Antonio Guerrero should join the next cast of MIC. Antonio said at the game she was not going to join it. Season 1 of Next Gen NYC recently wrapped, but there's a strong belief that the show will return, which we know it is, that there will be versions focusing on other cities following the success with viewership. Now, Gia Judice is weighing in. Why? Shut the fuck up, Gia. Discussing the idea that her cousin Antonia Dark could potentially join it. She doesn't want to. She's not scumbags. Like, she's not. Antonia has class. She's not going to fucking lower herself to your level, Gia, so you can sit there and fuck with her like your mom did to fucking Melissa. That was what would happen. In addition to Gia, 24 the next season, the first season of Next Gen NYC featured Riley Burris, Adriana Brooks Marks, Charlie Zakura, Ava Dash, Georgia McCann, and Amira Spee. Some of the cast members from NYC recently dished about the show us weekly regarding what they would have happened to the reunion. What would happen at the reunion if they had one? As far as the future, Gia was asked if there was any cast changes and Antonio could potentially join. Why is Gia even there, bitch? Why are you even fucking there? You're not making it in Manhattan. You're not living there. People don't want to drive 2 hours to Jersey. We're not that cool. She responded, if and when there's a season 2, I think the cast will pretty much stay the same. Maybe a couple more, you'll just see the relationship. Somebody else was trying to get on. I think Tamra's daughter. So Tamra's daughter tried out for this, okay? I don't know how you try out for a show when you're supposed to be making it in Manhattan. Sorry, I don't see the comments. I'm sorry. I'll be over 1 second. I don't know where Mimira is. Regarding her cousin becoming a cast member on the show, Gia stated, a lot of our scenes involve us going out for drinks. She doesn't turn 21 for another year. Fuck off, Gia. I think it's a different age bracket, but I wish her all the best. Fuck off. Gia, she doesn't want to fucking be there. Did you see how gorgeous your cousin is and how good she's doing? She doesn't want to lower herself to be around you. So your fucking mom will do the same. You'll do the same shit to her. You're turning into her. Of course, Gia's comments come as a feud between Teresa Giudice, 53, and her brother Joe. It's not a feud. It's over. Relationship done. Fuck off. Done. Joe and Melissa will never talk to you again, bitch. And his wife, Melissa, 46, continues. It's not, no, there is no feud because nobody's fighting. It's over with, okay? Done deal. No fighting. Nothing to fight about. All over, okay? Except for the fact that they keep talking shit. The Real Housewives of New Jersey and many cite their issues as one primary reason the show hasn't aired. That is not the fucking problem. Melissa, Jesus Christ, is not the problem. Teresa and her little fucking minion, Jen, who went to fucking Jersey Mike's and talked shit to an older woman and then thought she was all, first of all, she was all fucked up. Let's not forget how fucked up she was at 7 a.m. And then she's talking shit to somebody, posting it like she's fucking cool. She pulled that clown bullshit on the seasons. Fuck you. Goodbye. You're not going to fucking punish the whole class for 2 clowns. And your cousin's not going to lower herself to that level. So, yeah, goodbye, Gia. Nobody fucking wants to be near you. Okay? She's not going to lower herself to do this, like, literally. Not that this show's bad. Anything. Gia doesn't belong there. She just doesn't fucking belong there. She doesn't. She's not even making it in Manhattan. What is she, friends with people? Hey, Truth Seeker. Oh, my God, I love you guys for being here. I love you guys for being here. Terry, that is all the people that I was read true crime. All right. I was trying to find a Teresa story, but I have something right here. Okay, guess rumors swirl. Rumors and reports suggest that Teresa Giudice from the Real Housewives of New Jersey may be getting her own spinoff show. No. While she expressed interest in returning to Jersey, she's not going to. Not going to return. If returns, she also has indicated a willingness to do a show focused on her family. Oh my God. Family? Oh my God. Oh my God. There's been talk of a potential spinoff starring Teresa Giudice and her husband Louis and her daughter Gia, with some reports suggesting it could be making it in Manhattan. Huh? What is happening? What? Teresa Giudice could potentially start a spinoff. See, this is it. This is what? Okay. No. Let's see. What's the one that I just saw that Andy did? Okay, let's just, it's like, what? Yeah, no. No. Look, she's a mess. No, I'm sorry. Earlier this week, the news broke that Teresa Giudice of Ross, New Jersey, might be getting her spinoff show. The theory is interesting. This is just over on Yahoo. The beloved franchise, which I'm telling you, there's no revolving around Marge is a really good fucking idea. Except don't you have Laura Lee, Laura Lee Jensen, the little fucking hang on. The theory is interesting, probably mean that the OG wouldn't return to her beloved franchise. That makes no sense. Why wouldn't you just return to it? But fans are split down the middle on whether or not spinoff would suit Trey and her family. What family? What fucking family? Her 4 daughters that she lies on? One reality star doesn't make a spinoff, though. It does not. She's a fucking low-life, washed-up reality fucking star. who fucking needs to go back to prison. She's not Monica fucking Chacon. Okay, Teresa, you're Teresa goddamn Giudice. You know that, right? You're Teresa Giudice, not Monica Chacon. We're going to have a Jersey Christmas here. We don't need your fucking random that you married, that you brought to dinner one night, and now look what you did with him. Now he won't go the fuck away. Anyway, she won't be relying on Melissa or Joe to be supporting Cass due to their feud. It's not a feud. It's a breakup. It's over. You're the bitch that, you know, anybody that spills family secrets, bitch, you're the last one that should be doing it. And then your niece, I'm sorry, Joe's, and then Gia talking shit about Joey. Wow. Joe Giudice would have to be signed on as well. No, he wouldn't. However, I don't know. This is crazy. Louie, Joey, Juicy. I don't see why the viewers are. Wait, however, I don't how interested viewers are seeing Louis in a spinoff series. No, he didn't get along with the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast so well. He sent 5 minute cease and desist, tried to ruin my podcast fucking 2 years ago because that bitch fucking literally, you guys know what happened. And Trey and the rumors have been, where's my, I need my counsel, I need my allegedly thing. And the Trey would be rumored to having troubles. Wait. And he and Trey are rumored that we know they're having troubles. Now, if Bravo could promise scenes like their deleted fight over money up in front of the gardener and tune in, but I doubt viewers will get very not yet. But we don't want to see. We already know that she's a liar. Okay, she's a liar. If anything, Teresa wants to showcase her ideal traditional family. I'm sorry, I don't see the chat right now, but I'll be there in a minute. I'm sorry, I'm a little okay. But the 3 older daughters are out of the family home. Of course, they can't stand Louis. So the pressure could land on Adriana Giudice to carry out, which has nothing to do with the show, carry out that load. The theme could also center around Trey and Louis' first years of marriage. Oh my God, they're in trouble. She learned nothing. The universe brought her second, like she didn't learn the first life lesson. Going to prison, the same thing I did. She gets out, she married, and then the universe is like, what, you're blaming me? But you're going to blame the universe and God? I'm not the one who signed Teresa, Monica Chacon's name. Teresa, you did. It's not the universe's problem. Pluck, there goes Louis. Somebody does time. It's your life lesson. You don't learn it the first time, they send you somebody worse. And guess what? I miss Juicy. Okay, I'm Joey Gorga right now. I miss Juicy. And we thought it was crazy to say that. The mother of 4 gave us the table flip, but it was 13 fucking years ago. And the ponytail hug turn around the world. She did it to Danielle. She knows her worth. I'm sorry, Mark. She knows her worth, and she doesn't know her worth. She doesn't know her. Oh my God. And she has immense star power. No, are you people crazy? Nobody let her own people turned on her. Remember? Fucking entertainment, whatever. It's Sally from fucking Seattle. She knows her worth, and thanks, Sally from Seattle. She has immense star power. I'm sorry. Tori says many ventures that are going to see entrepreneur could be interesting. No. If it was interesting, we'd have a wreck on the show. Okay, she's a problem. Now I think of that. Maybe Trey should do more of a crappy. She'd kill with Teresa's probably loathe and having tour around small. No. If anything, it would be interesting for. No. Teresa camping or fishing or what? And her fake designer clothes. Maybe the mother of 4 gives out advice to people she meets along the way. What? She could share her opinions and not cheating on. Wait, this is funny. This is a fucking joke. They're making fun of her. Maybe the mother of 4 gives out advice. See, this is even Value Entertainment makes fun of her. Yahoo. Maybe the mother of 4 gives out advice to the people she meets along the way. She could share opinions on not cheating the government out of money and how to make long distance parenting schedule work with your. I'm going to have to read this one. Oh my God, I'll be right there, guys. I'll be right there. Sorry. Welcome to the chat. If anybody's new here, I love you guys. Please hit the like button, and you won't see how many likes I have. I have it purposely like that. But please welcome everybody into the chat. I know you will. All right, I'm gonna keep reading this, and then I'll come back to you guys, and then we'll talk about the other stuff. Okay. It very much feels like Bravo is stalling when it comes to their plans for the Housewives of Jersey. Of course it is. Fans have already been aware we won't be seeing the ladies of the Garden State until at least 2026. Yes, we're gonna start filming in October. Rumors broke this week that only 3 women would be asked back. Vicky recently commented on my friend, my soulmate, my podcast. What? That's her podcast. Okay, about the possibility of rewatch. She heard. Why are you talking about it? I mean, whatever, man. I see. I don't know why you're talking about it. I see the same cast members over and over again. That's the point, Vicky. What about you? You would go back too, Liz. But admitted the same fights are becoming a bit boring. What same fights? It's Teresa fighting with the new people, and now Teresa fighting with everybody. Vicky. Trey seems a bit apprehensive about a spinoff that would revolve around her family because she has no family left. She has gotten rid of every single goddamn person that she had in her life because of him. He had, and that was him. She's who, and then the cast is her. We saw what she was doing. Her people turned on her, trying to destroy people's marriages and lives and past. But you know what? You don't bring up fucking Frankie, who got arrested in 1988 for selling cocaine. You never brought that up, did you? But to bring up John selling weed, you fucking piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit sister, a piece of shit mother, a piece of shit daughter, a piece of shit fucking reality star. You're a piece of shit friend to me. You're a piece of friend to everybody. You're just a piece of shit. And you have never learned, Teresa. And it's a shame. You're Jax fucking Taylor. And she's right. You know, the table flip shit, that's over with, man. Nobody wants to see that shit anymore. I said that. That shit's over. You know what? I want to punch Jenny right in her face, too, if I were fucking Danielle. We need Danielle back. We need Marge back. We need Laura Lee to stay the fuck away. Ha, ha, fuck you, Laura Lee. Because now the show revolves around your ex-best friend that I'm going to come back to you guys, that you fucked over for the fucking show. You fucking dumb bitch. Sorry that I'm cursing. But remember what she did to Laura Lee Jensen, because what Laura Lee did to herself. Okay, I had to tear apart her interview. Like, what are you talking about now? Oh my God, what are you doing? You're so funny. I miss you. Anyway, Teresa doesn't look like she get a spinoff. I wish, where's my mirrors? Mirror, can you find the story that I showed this one? The one with Teresa and Andy. Oh man. Yeah, sorry about that, guys, too, if anybody's in. But like, it's like, is anybody clock what I'm saying here? I know you guys don't really watch the show. I had watched Housewives until they went out. I'm going to catch you up, Simply Solo. Okay. We love Miami. It's getting a little toxic. Miami came back and it was good. The ladies on there were literally, oh, I want my lighter. You always steal my lighter. Puff, puff, pass. Later stealer. Teresa and how she's ruined Housewives. So during the last airing of the show, the last season, she had her blogger friends turn on her and turned over all her communications that were talking about all the things that she did to people and how she was a part of, you know, calling Marge, calling the cops, telling the cops, or do all this crazy stuff. I'm sorry, threatening her, Louis threatening Marge's son, all kinds of stuff. The Cheatergate, Strippergate, all of it. Strippergate came, and then it was Cheatergate. She did the same thing. I didn't say it. I was just there. I was literally having a lunch with all of them, talking shit on Melissa, telling about the cheater stuff that never happened. I told you what happened. It was a mistake. And it was supposed to be never talked about because it's a reality show. That's what Teresa does. That's what she does. She makes her nephew think that he's not a Gorga. I didn't say it. They did. You told them to do a collage of a bulldog's face to see if it looked like little Joey on Twitter. What? And you read it, Teresa. You have the little check mark next to your name, okay? We can't get past that not being you. The emails were you. It was all you. And you don't deserve to be on the TV. Just like Jax doesn't belong. Jax, we got more news. Jax also, you know, we got news about Jax. I know. It's shocking. We'll get to it. He lost another one. He's a little pit bull Lori, his publicist, the one who jumps in front of, Brittany. Don't talk about the abuse. Don't talk about the abuse. The one who didn't show up in Philly when he was like an hour late for the show and how he didn't have his luggage and stuff. Wasn't there. And I said, he's got no security. He's got no pit bull next to him to stop him from his devices. And he fucked up bad. And I don't care. You guys don't have to believe me, but it's obvious that he did not get any better. And I am not saying that because I want him to do bad. You know my whole situation, my history. I don't get mad at the doing of the drugs. It's the things that you do on the drugs. It's the fucking lying, stealing. It gets society's problem. We're over that shit. 20 fucking years old. I mean, 20 years ago was that shit we did. You don't just go buy cocaine now, Dax. You don't just go buy meth and do it. Like, there's fucking shit called fentanyl. And you've lost everything. And now you've lost your fucking publicist who protects your fucking reputation at all costs, which is ridiculous. Because obviously when she did show up in Philly and you said that's all you had left was her, I was like, oh, she's not here for you. You fucking pissed her off. You did something. But we'll get to him in a minute. Mimir, I did see everything else you sent me. Thank you, babe. I love you so much. That's my podcast. Call my podcast producer. I know that I haven't been uploading the podcast side on Apple, Spotify lately. I got to find a new streaming network like that. Not that I don't know. The thing is, I'm not getting a lot of views and stuff. I don't know. I'm not being a little lazy about it. I'm being a little like butthurt about it. But I mean, all my podcast episodes are always listed. And because I'm a live podcast, it's hard to just do it audio. But I know people get annoyed with my hair, playing with my hair and all that. Moving around. I do have ADHD. And I go on Dago's panels because I'm trying to practice not like interrupting people. So I'm a better co-host for everybody. And Dustin's been showing up, which is amazing. He's been showing up and they've been so kind to him. And so like, and it's, I don't know, it just makes me happy. Maybe I just had all the stuff you sent me up. But happy Wednesday, guys. I know that we're not a true crime place, but you know my brain always ends up going there. But we're going to talk about that first. Ladies of London, what is that about? Okay, Lisa Barlow. Oh, shit. What do we got here? All right, I'm going to just pull up the email you sent me. I hope there's no naked pictures of anybody or me. I'm just going to read the thing. Or Mene, how are you? Sorry, I haven't been over to see the Mandela, but I have a Mandela for you. You're gonna die. Okay. This is an email that Mimir had found. Okay, so this is about Salt Lake City. Can you guys see it? Okay. It looks like Lisa Barlow's marriage to John Barlow is set to be a major storyline on the Real Housewives. Oh, we're gonna watch the thing, the trailer. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 6. Okay. Can you believe it? In the newly released trailer, Lisa gets emotional while admitting to John that they've been on different pages. What? This is comical. And later breaks down during a psychic reading when it asks why it feels like they're just rebuilding trust too. Wow. Are you really trying to recreate Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? The Dinner from Hell? Oh my. They do this every season. They try to recreate other fucking franchises. The season teases more tension as castmates gossip about their relationship, including a rumor that she didn't want John to know she had borrowed money. Oh, that's right. She owes people money. The so-called mystery man, the $400,000, mentioned by Angie Castaneves, too. Lisa has also described the upcoming episodes as unique, complicated, because she's Lisa. Lisa has also described the upcoming episodes as unique, complicated, and disruptive, hinting that long-standing communication issues will shake her marriage. Oh, of course. You can watch it. Okay. Can you find me the trailer, please? What? This is crazy. Are you guys hearing this? What is she talking about? What are you talking about? You mean to tell me now you're saying you have marriage problems? Am I thinking someone? Are you kidding me? It's 398 people watching. Guys, please come into the chat, by the way, please. Maybe, I don't want to put my link out because of what happened the other day, but I do want. All right, listen. I'm going to share it. I'm going to put up for about. Please show your face. I know that this person. I don't know how you got your penis to appear, but please, nobody, unless you want to. I'll report you. The next penis I see gets reported. Don't block them. Let me report the person. All right. Okay. So what were we doing again? Oh yeah, let's go to Salt Lake City's trailer. I gotta find it. Hold on. It's probably YouTube probably has it. And I'll just forward it. I know you probably sent it to me, but YouTube Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Sorry, I'm not prepared, guys. I was doing panel all day, but you guys know it's Wednesday. I didn't know, guys. I thought the Vanderpump was starting today because it's the week after the last Vanderpump. But did we watch it, guys? I feel like we watched this. Did we watch it? I'm gonna watch it again. Nobody's talking about it anyway. Okay. All right, guys. Am I boring you? Just kidding. Please don't leave, guys. Okay. Oh, I gotta fast forward 1 second. I think I pulled it up, but we never talked about it. All right, God, they can't.
Oh, God's gonna give you guys what you need.
I feel like we're on different pages.
You were trying to make sure I wasn't having sex, and guess what? I had a baby by myself.
You know how miserable I was trying to hide it?
My mom is disappointed in me. She's made that very clear. You know how I feel about when people misunderstand me. I shouldn't have to feel misunderstood with you, too.
I saw something today about.
Shut your I'm not going to shut my mouth.
I'm
I'm
gonna
over there.
Lisa.
Pull your ears further back than they've been pulled by your.
Either am I, Lisa. None of us are going to stop talking about you because you've been lying for fucking years about your life. And you make everybody else feel like shit about their life because you think yours is so fucking perfect. You stole your fucking husband, dude. And now you look at your face. You're losing your mind because people are catching you. She's been borrowing money every year for this show.
Facelift. I don't have a facelift, but I have 12 threads on each side.
Wow.
You're supposed to be my sister.
I am your
You know
sister.
you're not. Find another
Tell me my face doesn't look like hers. I'm going to get more work, but I'm not going to make it look like that. I promise.
one, okay?
Behold the Sisters of Salt, a Greek tragedy.
When somebody shows you who they are, you deal with them accordingly.
The rumors hang above them like smoke.
No, bitch. It's when people show you who you are, you believe it, you clock it, and you wait, and you watch.
You should really go to school. You should go to work and pay
It's a beautiful fucking Bronwyn looks. Good look, girl. Good fucking Botox. Nice threads, girl. Nice. You look good.
That's what you should do.
Wow. Wow, Britley. Oh my God, they've all gotten a lot of work. Holy shit, don't let me look like that.
Paranoia bloomed like a bruise.
You're the one that did it. How do you think that makes me feel?
What?
Can you share this, please?
Away. Maybe it was all of them. Maybe it was none.
You've never done anything to them.
Can I have the crazy pill that y'all took?
Apparently, you're already taking it.
Look,
Yep.
it's not crazy pills. It's called. You're on meth, bitches. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. On ecstasy. What was it they took again? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So Lisa Barlow, you liar. Oh, wow. So Lisa has been telling us for years, that her and John are perfect and she has no issues and she's so rich. And then we have Dana, which I could play her stuff. She has told us everything. That Lisa has been fucking somebody. I'm sorry. I would like to know who Lisa, my legend, is sleeping with for courtside seats to the Jazz. If anybody can tell me that, that'd be great. Because and she's been borrowing money every year to appear to be rich. I don't know if she's ever paid it back. I don't know if it's on record. I know that she's been sued twice for $400,000 each. Oh my God, where's my allegedly banner? I need to have all that on there because I want to get into the true crime. It's going to be about murders. Okay. So that's a ticker. Okay. Lisa's got mental issues. I should probably keep that up. Because she's losing it. Look at her, guys. She was losing her fucking mind. Losing her goddamn mind. Ticker. How do I get that off there, guys? Don't make it block me. I don't know what I just did. Anyway, if you're struggling, how do I get this? Oh. Ryan Reynolds. No. There we go. Nope. I don't know how I got that thing there. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, she's a liar, guys. She's a fucking liar. Liar face. Lisa. Like, okay, so is it like you've been having problems with John? Why? You're not on the same page as why? Is this another, like, Whitney? Remember Whitney? Oh, we're on, he wasn't wearing his ring. It was upsetting me. And I thought we were going to get divorced. You thought you were going to get divorced, but we wasn't. You liar faces. What did you see? And then we saw Whitney. Sorry. How do I get that off? Oh, my gosh, guys. It's just I find it funny that Lisa all of a sudden now she's going to use the lines that we've used from. That's the same thing they did on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They do it every year. Like, what are you? Why? What do you mean? So now your issues are that you are not on the same page. There we go. I'm a fantasy girl. Okay, that's a little crazy to me. Ormany, I know you're into like the wilderness and stuff. If I ever showed you the videos of me feeding my squirrels and stuff, I want to show my crime people. I want to show you guys one day how I'm fucking. They don't know how much of a Snow White I am, guys. I don't get a chance to really tell them and show them all the videos of me feeding my squirrels. I eat out of my hand, and how my cardinals just come right up to me and they eat peanuts and stuff right out of my hand. And they're here every day. And I have pictures of baby cardinal, of the mom and the dad cardinal feeding the baby cardinal. Okay, the baby cardinal is like almost full size, but it's a baby. It looks just like it's so fucking cute. And they feed it. They still feed it, and it flies around with it like he's like an adult. I don't know if it's a female because it's gray still. But, and I told you that the next day I'd found 2 cardinal feathers, one baby and one adult, a red one and a baby feather. And I was like, that is my proof that. So like I had right before that I had a person, like a psychic reading I get all the time. The girl I was talking to, she said that it's my in-laws and my brother-in-law because he passed away last year. And the next day when I saw that, I was like, oh, and I have it on video, but right now, let's move on to off of Jersey. But we're just talking to Jersey, right? And then Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Oh yeah, Lisa. They were supposed to be going after Bronwyn this season, from what I heard, and they're trying to go after her past, which is, I'm going to put them up if you want to see it. I am no, don't say that because I don't have black and white checkered floors. I am Snow White. We'll take the Disney part out of it. Magic mirror. No, it's mirror on the wall. I was the fairest of them all. Remember Teresa? Stood up at the reunion. She's like, mirror on that's residue. Mirror on the wall. Who's the fucking what you see? Who's the best of something of all? Me. Bitch, now what? It's not you. Did you find the story about Teresa? So they're supposed to go after Angie. I don't believe it is going to happen because it's like all about her past. And we know how we feel about that. We don't fuck with people that fuck with your past. Like we don't care about your past as long as you're making better choices, which it looks like she's gotten married and made better fucking choices. And you just sent it to me. Okay. It's just, I find it funny that like, we're just going to like, go after her. Like we're doing with Katie, basically what they're doing to Katie. They're trying to run Katie off the show. Just like they're trying to run Roman off the show because Heather and her stupid black eye liar. Okay, Jen did not punch you in the face, but guess what? When she gets out, she's going to punch you in the fucking eye. And I'm going to be there to say, wake me up when it's over. I don't want to ever hear about it again until Jen gets out and she actually punches you in the fucking eye, gives you a black eye, because you fucking deserve it. Because you ruined her something with her parole by saying that she assaulted you. Like, you're crazy. Why she's on fucking probation. Not probation, why she's on bail. You're telling her people she gave you for 3 years. You wanted a book that she gave you a black eye. When you know what it was. You had a fucking reaction. Terry, remember my eye? that's swollen up. Remember that? That's what happened to Heather Gay. I'm convinced of it. And if I could find the picture that I sent you of my eye, I would tell you, I would show you that is Heather Gay's black eye gate. That's her. She did it. Okay. And she tried to blame Jen Shah, which we would always believe that, right? We always believed it because Jen's, you protected basically a violent criminal and did not tell your castmates that a violent criminal felon was on the cast and was you could just fly off the handle and punch you in the eye and give you a black eye. Oh, I don't know who did it. Maybe you did it. Oh, maybe you did it. Oh, maybe you guys did it. Maybe the cast did it. Maybe the realtors did it. Maybe the baker did it. Maybe the fucking banker did it. Maybe this one did it. Maybe no, Heather, motherfucker, you did it. You're a fucking liar. So how are you better than anybody fucking else? You're the one who went after Monica because of her past. You're the one who told everybody about Monica owing you $3,000. But eat that money, okay? Eat the $2,000, $3,000. Because now she's got to pay you $30 because you took her to court over some $2,000 lip service that literally you could have said a long, long time before the cameras came up, and you act like you don't know who it is. You knew who Monica was. Another Monica. We knew who Monica was. You're a liar, Heather. So now you think that she's going to give you $30,000 because that made Monica pay her court fees. So Monica should come back. I think Monica should be actually on the Dirty Housewives of Salt. What's the other one? The Secret Housewives of Dirty Salt Lake or something. You know what I'm saying? That one. I haven't seen. Do you believe that I did not watch that season yet? The newest one of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which I thought was amazing. I still haven't watched it. It didn't make a big splash like it did before. They tried to cover it up. Yes, she tried to literally say that she didn't know what happened. She didn't remember. And then Jen goes to prison. And then a year later, she uses it as a fucking come up to go against this girl, Monica. We can't keep secrets anymore. I kept a secret for Jen and look what happens. Oh my God, I'm so afraid. Oh, I'm scared. Jen's going to kill me. I'm protecting Jen. I'm so scared of Jen. But telling everybody laughing that she gave you a black eye. Listen, bitch. When the fucking first happened, you should have said nothing about Jen Shah. You should have fucking said you hit your eye on the goddamn door, and that would have been the end of it. But it's been 3 years. It's been a book. It's been her in trouble. It's been your lies. It's been covering up. It's been like a thing. You made it a fucking thing. And I blame fucking Baskin Robbins. I do. I blame Baskin Robbins a lot for this. Alex, you fucking weirdo. Who are you? This 8th housewife? Oh my God, we're the ex-husbands and ex-wives of Bravo people. They hate us, but they need us. We keep your motherfucking asses relevant 24/7, bitches. Remember that. Next time you want to complain about the bloggers and the podcasters, that we're not the fucking problem. Everywhere out, we are the solution. Mainstream media sucks. Okay? They're liars. Straight ass motherfucking liars. Reading documents about a fucking crime that was committed and making the fucking goddamn public think that Brian Koberger did the things he didn't do. And I'm not talking about the actual murders. I'm talking about others they said that led up to that. None of it. None of it. To mainstream media, fuck off. We are mainstream media. I'm sorry about my cursing. I know, Terry. I know I'm going to have to put money in the swear jar. I get it. I'm sorry. But listen, we're not the fucking problem. We are part of the solution. Nobody will sit. Who else is going to make your ass relevant 24/7? Same thing with true crime. We're sitting here, but Brian and you fucking little pussy boy. Reading the fucking docs and acting like you redacted. You know what they said. You redacted the shit that made fucking Dylan. Oh my God, guys, it's crazy. So listen, that's what I'm saying about us. Don't complain about us. The bloggers. It's listen, it's not even curiosity. It's like they don't have, if people want to talk about the show, right? Like the social media, people that are watching the show, they always want to go and talk about it, right? They come to us. They come, not just me. I'm not saying me, but me too. Everybody. We keep them relevant. Hey, Anorexic Lexic, thanks for being here. I just saw you on here. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys for being here. Everybody watching. Put your DNA on the buttons, guys. I'm trying to sound like I'm cool at true crime stuff. I can't talk about true crime. I don't know what I'm saying. I need people to come up there with me. Yeah, we're not part of the problem. And then the fact that like, oh, well, she told this to the blogger. Katie told this to the blogger. Be friends. Are you crazy not to be friends with people like us? Jen complaining about the bloggers. That's funny. It was her and Ryan. Like, you don't have to be our best friend. It's called, we don't want to have to be, no power with parasocial relationships. We're not trying to do that. But we're a team here. Remember, we're ex-husband, ex-wife. You still can work with us. We can still make this work. We still make money off you. You make money off us. We can hate you. You hate us. We love you. We hate you. Whatever. Heather, I know. Heather needs to fuck off. Why is she still here? Why are you fucking still here? Christ is king. Christ is king. I'm saying we have Christ consciousness, okay? We have the good Christ consciousness. Heather doesn't belong here. She doesn't belong with our Christ consciousness, okay? On this 5D planet that we're on now. The timeline has switched. I'm on the most benevolent timeline available. I say it 3 times, 4 times a day. The highest benevolent, most benevolent timeline. And Heather Gay, you're stuck in my reality, And I don't know if this is your reality or mine, but kindly can you fucking leave, please? I don't need liars, Like, I'm an ex-felon, but guess what? I took responsibility and accountability. You have not, ma'am. You're a liar face. You can't even take responsibility for exploiting Whitney's pussy in your book. You sexual exploiter, you lying exploiter, you, Heather. Who do you think you are, by the way? Talking about freaking Monica the way you do still. Like, are you obsessed with her? I think you might be. And Whitney dancing with Teresa, that was her and Teresa doing the sex dance. Like, holy moly, what? No, sorry, bye-bye. All right, let's talk about something else. I'm excited to see the season of. Listen, I always get excited for new franchises. I know I talk shit. I can't stand it, but it's like I said, ex-husbands, ex-wives. It's like we know we need them. They know they need us. You can find us 24/7. You go to any platforms. Like right now, I'm live on all 5 platforms, and I can't see everybody's comments. I wish I could. But Twitter people, you guys can say hi. I mean, listen, I welcome opposing opinions. Please tell me when I'm wrong, and let's talk about it because I need to see other perspectives. Planet Earth is not a fucking cult. Not all of us have to agree. This is people in X. I want to talk about true crime soon. So if you want to start talking your shit and saying that Brian's guilty, please get about 10-minute warning. And if anybody, I'm just saying, I'm asking you nicely to, if you have opposing opinions, please just, listen to what I'm saying about this situation. You don't even have to do that. You could just watch a couple interviews with detectives saying they have nothing leading up to him. Okay, so let's get one more Bravo story, and we'll go into that because I'm waiting for Bug to get here because I do want to talk about Tori Bethel. Obviously, I'm on a manic rant right now, which usually I'm not myself, but I feel like myself today. I've been sitting all day, and I am not mad about doing 2 streams, being on panel. I like to be the talent where I can just show up, and that's what's good with Dagos. I apologize, guys, if you aren't used to my cursing over. I try not to curse on Dagos channel, but I know I try to do it here. But everybody else gets to curse. Why can't I do it? I know I'm not everybody else. If everybody jumps off the bridge, no, I'm not going to go. Jax is missing from the Bravo. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's a story about Jax missing from the BravoCon lineup. I know that I shouldn't be cursing, but everybody else is allowed to. And if everybody else is allowed to, why can't I do it? If everybody else does, I want to. Okay, say why didn't he do it? Why didn't he do it? I'll get there. I will get there. 1 minute. I will get there. If there's anybody from Dagos chat in the channel, in the Dagos channel, can you explain a little bit about Brian Kober, why he didn't do it? First of all, okay, let's do this real quick. Jax is removed for the BravoCon lineup. Thank fucking God. We've been saying that this has to happen. He doesn't deserve this. Okay. This was 6 hours ago. Looks like Jax won't be making an appearance at BravoCon 2025. Yes, thank you. I'm not clapping. I'm not happy that he's on his downfall, but you know what? We're 50 fucking years old. It's time, dude. You shouldn't have asked somebody you barely know for meth. Look, and the wrong one. I mean, listen, and that's not a secret. I didn't even think that was the secret. It's not. It doesn't really matter what drug you do. You're fucked your life up. But anyway, looks like Jax Taylor won't be making an appearance at BravoCon after the former Vanderpump Rules and the Valley Star was originally announced as a part of Las Vegas events November 14th to 16th. It's in November lineup. And if you guys are from Dagos chat, how did I do reading today, by the way? I don't know if I can read well or not. I can't speak well, but reading, I don't know. But fans noticed on August 19th that his name had been quietly disappeared from the roster. Wow. This comes on the heels of his decision to step away from the Valley after season 2, citing a need to focus on his mental health, sobriety, and co-parenting. What the fuck have you been doing for 7 fucking years? You've had your kid. While some rumors hinted at a fan backlash or a firing, it is. Jax has maintained that it was his choice to bail out gracefully. Are you out of your effing fucking mind? The whole reason he hates his wife so much is because she's the one who told on him. So he had to get help. And now he got the Valley, made him go to rehab 3 fucking times. And he went 12 days in a row. Oh my God. He's also, oh my God. He lost Jackson's studio. He's also exited the bar business, parting ways with Studio C. And both moves are about oh my God. He's lost everything. Oh my God. I said this a year ago. Sorry. So he's represented by a longtime publicist. She's also, yes, he's not represented by her any longer. She quit. She quit. Jax lost his bar. Jax lost his bar. Jax lost his bar. Guys, he's lost everything. I told you guys. Oh my God. The bar. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Where is Jax? Where is he? We gotta find his Jax. Okay. Has anybody checked on Sheena? He's oh my God, they fired him. He's lost Wow. Oh, Simply Solo. Please come back if you can. I'm sorry. Is it me cursing? I won't curse. I'm shocked. He's lost his bar, guys. Wow. Wow. Yeah, he's not 50, but we're almost there. I'll be 47. Now, no, I'm not. I'm telling everybody every year I'm aging a year younger. I'm gonna look this up again. Exit bar. Wow, dude. Oh my gosh, Daily Dish did it today. No, oh, wait, no, that's not today. Now see, that was back in July. How did they know about that in July? But that's only a month ago. Oh my fucking God, bar shut down. Did you guys know about this? I don't know about this. Guys. Oh, fuck. Adam, no, I'm good. I don't like you, Adam. I give Adam all the listen. Adam got me started. Adam put me on his platform for a year and a half. Can't say that much about him except for that he dumped me and left me out here to flounder for myself. But that's fine. We're gonna play his video real quick because he talked about this and yeah. Hey everybody, hey everybody's Adam. Hey Adam, gonna suck Andy's dick, Adam. Oh, I did suck Andy's dick.
Eliminate another stream of income? No. That's
I started
12 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 a.m.
I'm shush.
Figured out. Okay. So we have a lot to go through. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this, but today I'm doing all of these videos really, really early in the morning. But today we are going live at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 a.m. Pacific on the West Coast. Yeah, it's Hot Messy Topics. And last week we did Kendrick Tucker, but this week we're doing Jason, my husband. And
Hot Messy Topics, let me just remind you, Adam, was me and Joe and your panel, not you. I'm the hot messy one, remember? Just to remind you about that, okay?
It's always fun when I get to do it with Jason too, because we have totally opposing opinions, and you know, sometimes you just never know where you're gonna get. So smash the like button, show some love, and here we go. Come on, Adam. All right, guys. So I wanted to talk about this first. So obviously, a lot of people know that Jax Taylor's Studio City bar has officially shut down, but TMZ cameras were filming as Jax Taylor and his business partner watched workers remove Jax's signage from Jax's Studio City location, prompting speculation that maybe it was staged for publicity. Now, Jax did call the closure a bummer, saying that he felt blessed for the opportunity and also hinted at returning for occasional events, but he also framed the exit as a personal decision to restructure his life for sobriety, mental health, and better parenting. I'm not going to lie here. And I don't know anything. So I'm just going to preface it by saying that.
Yes, you do.
I don't think that first of all, I know like Bravo and NBC, they let him give his own exit statement and they let him make it look like he was choosing to kind of take a break from the show. I don't believe that for a second. But then when you're losing that much of a paycheck, do I think the next
Adam.
move is to eliminate another stream of income?
Yes.
No.
Good point, Adam.
That's stupid. But do I think that the bosses were like, oh,
he's not hot,
we can't be a part of this?
He's not hot. Yes. Never has been.
I do. Do I think that everybody has been giving Jax the opportunity to pretend like he's making all of the right decisions for himself?
And he's not.
Absolutely 100%. Yes, I also do.
Wow.
Moving on.
1,000%. 1,000.
So the timing and presence of the paparazzi led fans to comment that it felt.
Me and Adam agree 1,000% on this. 1,000%.
Scripted, comparing it to reality TV.
After this, by the way, I'm going to play the revealing special. It's a Idaho 4. It's somebody that does the basically the microdots of true crime, basically. But this is good.
Pacing kind of like Bravo story arcs. But a lot of recent reports corroborated his official separation from the restaurant venture. The signage removal visibly confirmed his exit clearly, but his rep did emphasize that the decision was carefully considered and necessary, citing his domino of personal priorities, sobriety, and mental wellness, but he publicly confirmed that he will not return to the Valley season 3, saying that it's a pause for himself right now for self-improvement.
Liar.
Okay.
For every day.
Listen, there's a lot of big words here, but like self-improvement.
Yeah.
We're going to play the clip and we're going to ask you guys, the 2 clips, and ask you guys if you think that this was staged. Here we go.
Of course.
Thank you to Reality Ops.
Good to see you. Hi. I know it must be hard seeing your name come down from the bar. I mean, after everything you built, I mean,
It must be hard, right?
After the rebuilt, by the way, this is Leo. He's my business partner. I think, we had a really great run. I was very blessed to have something like this with my business partner here and offering me such a great location. We had a great run with it. And it is bittersweet, but it's also something that I need to do for myself to go in the right direction that I need to go in. And I think this is kind of a step towards that. But it's a bummer. I know Leo's kind of bummed about it too. I don't want to say I blindsided him with this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's a good.
Yo, what the? Oh my God, blindsided.
Thing. It's a good thing. The bar's not closing.
No, it's not closing. He decided he came in about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and he said for his own mental health he was going to step away. So we're going to support him 100% in that. It's been an unbelievable run. I'm really sad to see him go.
Everybody's sad to see you go. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be going forever. I'm going to come back. I'll do some events here in the future. But I think just for a while, for the direction that I'm going in, I think this is the best move for me right now.
I know you said you're stepping away from the valley to focus on your sobriety, your mental health. How is that going so far? I know the fans are very curious.
Again, this is just the step in the direction that I need to go. My priority right now is my mental health and my son. Those are the two most important things to me right now. Just basically that.
Stop your motherfucking line, dude. Stop your fucking line. Your kid is not your goddamn priority, and you fucking know it, you piece of shit. You deserve to lose everything. I told you in Philly, rock bottom was not this. You have not hit rock bottom because you're still fucked up. And I'm not mad at you about it. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. I don't know how you can't get it together after all these fucking years. Can't even speak to your own mother. Your wife didn't stand a chance, man.
That's it right now. It's just one thing at a time. And that's my only concern right now. And
go away. Please go away to a rehab. Not go away. Go away to a real rehab and get real fucking help. Please.
I'm trying to, like I said, I think that's the best thing for me right now is to step away and kind of take a bit of a breather.
And do what?
I don't think going back into filming right now would be a productive thing for me.
Any regrets about how things went down with the cast or the bar? Anything? I mean, or would you just have it all go down the same way? I mean, anything?
No. Obviously, the way I handled certain things it was completely wrong, and I take obviously full responsibility and accountability. I watch it back. I watch the episodes back, and I watch the reunion. It's horrendous the way I acted. It's just I couldn't even watch it. That's how bad it was for me. So I feel
he's talking about the reunion and how bad he reacted. He acted. Well, why'd you fucking do it? Why'd you do that? I said to you, God damn it, Jax. If you must be fucked up, at least be fucking responsible. Don't let everybody say, don't abuse your wife. You motherfucker, dude.
Only imagine what the viewers thought when they were watching it.
Well,
it's embarrassing. It's every word that I just don't want to be. So that's again why I'm stepping away.
Again,
just kind of restructuring myself.
It's the fucking story of his goddamn life.
Listen, everybody in life goes through ups and downs, and I think this is.
You've been fucking around for years, 20 of them to be exact.
This is my time to kind of restructure myself, reframe myself, and come back in a better place.
Fans are saying the Valley won't be the same without you.
It'll be better.
I mean, no, but they're saying you're the show. I mean, you have a lot of funny moments on the show. They say the show might not survive without you.
I think it'll survive.
You think it will?
It'll survive without him.
Hey guys, Eddie James at the end of the dollar. Look what's happening next door. Right where I'm next door.
Okay.
What was
All
that?
right,
Chad.
Yeah. What's interesting is a lot of people felt like that was totally concocted. I don't know.
No.
Sheena has admitted multiple times in the past about calling paparazzi on herself. I think it's very easy to do.
I think they were just watching him.
But that doesn't mean that he did it. But I mean, like, come on.
Yeah. I don't agree.
I don't know, guys. I want to hear your thoughts, but hold on. We're not done. So apparently Brandi Glanville's facial disfiguration is clearing up. So after months of agony and disfigurement from suspected facial parasites, Brandi has begun to show signs of healing. Great. She publicly thanked Dr. Michael R. Scoma, an infectious disease specialist credited with helping unlock breakthroughs in her case. And she expressed excitement about regaining her life, planning to fix her teeth, gain weight, and explore.
I saw a picture of Brandi recently. Holy shit. Guys, it's sad. She looks really bad. She has been fucking up her face for fucking years now. It's meth. But listen, again, not judging at all. But don't pick apart your face and tell everybody got parasites and it's not that. And you're spending all this money to find the parasites, but there's no parasites. There's no bugs on your face. You fucking tweaked out method. I feel bad that you fucked up. Yes. I always vape. I'm sorry. I try not to do it on here. Jersey sober. I'm sorry. If I didn't smoke, I'd be even more off the wall, okay? I took my Adderall. It doesn't work. I don't want to take more, but I don't even take the prescribed amount. I'm trying not to be all over the place. But Jax Taylor, Jesus motherfucking Christ. Oh, man. Okay, so that was an hour of Bravo, guys. I'm trying to wait for Bug and some more people to show up and chat. There's 371 people watching. All right, so I'm not a true crime channel, and I'm not doing a true crime podcast, but you know that my other secret love besides the reality around us is true crime. And the greats that I watch have turned me on to have got me You know, we all have brain worms about it, about, you know, basically what it comes down to at this point, it seems like our rights are being violated all the time. Now, I don't know if you guys know about the Delphi case. It's the girls on the train tracks. That guy was railroaded, and I don't have to give you all the details, but you can figure that out. It's a lot of people know about it. I didn't know about it. Karen Reed completely almost railroaded. We still haven't gotten the killers of John O'Keefe. If you guys want an update on that, I can do that too. And then we have now everybody in the world, even including me, thought Brian Koberger, because of the mainstream media, was guilty. And now I'm going to need you guys to forget about everything you've ever fucking talked or ever heard about this case. Anything that you ever told about Brian Koberger, why he was guilty, how they got him, forget about it all. It's all a lie. There was no, and they said it in the end, there was no evidence against him. The only reason they got his name is because, and they lied to us, is because some tip came in to say, I just called and said Dago did it. That's what happened. And they go get him. Right? This four person. Okay. They weren't sleeping. You can't do it in 7 minutes. Not one person. Okay. Yes. Thank you. One person cannot commit this crime. There is cameras showing the cars that were driving around. They're all accounted for. And 3 of the circle loopy loops they said was Brian's car. It was not Brian's car, it was the undercover car. We have undercovers that are about the same age as the girls. We have somebody that had a job in a bedroom downstairs, a online job, making lots of money. Kaylee Consaves, don't know what it was, but she had $100,000 in the bank. Don't think it's a link, but back to Brian Koberger. All of the DNA, the sheath, not true. Never stalked them. The Wi-Fi literally never connected to any other Wi-Fis. No proof he's ever stalked anybody, never even had them. Hey, Dustin. Isn't that crazy? I just talked about Bravo. Now I'm talking about Idaho 4. And did you guys know 4 more people were murdered after that? 4 other kids. But this case, Brian Koberger, okay, now at the end of when he pleaded guilty, now you're going to ask me, why did he plead guilty then? He was being railroaded by a court system in Idaho. The judge, the prosecutor, looks like Santa Claus. All of the ones who let the mainstream media say that he was a psychopath who unalived these 4 fucking people and left 2 alive. Now, moving on to 2. Their statements, their 9-hour delay in calling 911 because they were sleeping and they didn't think that they didn't hear or see anything. That was what they told us in the very fucking beginning. And that whole shit. Yes. Please, no penises. Can you guys please share the stream out to our whole people, all our member people on Instagram? I didn't get a chance to do it today. I apologize. Yeah. So okay, we have the 2 remaining roommates who we were all definitely the 4 other kids. There's 2 other kids, so there's 6 altogether living in the house. Yes, Mimir. Yes. Yes, she said she saw a murdered. I'm sorry. She heard murderous shit. She saw her friend laying in her underwear and thought that was normal, but we find out she was so unrecognizable. And there's also allegedly a pow involved. Now there's 1 person and 7 minutes, but there is no view, no camera footage of him leaving or coming or going. None of his car, nothing. Hey, Meg, how are you? Oh my God, I'm so excited. I just started talking about, I said, I'm not a true crime channel. Please don't, let me pause myself. Hold on. I'm going to make you a model. Hi, Dustin. Hi. Thank you for always coming over to Dago's. I really appreciate the support.
Thank you
for coming by. Are you going to stay in?
You're welcome. You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Huh? I'm sorry, Dustin. What?
I said you're welcome. I'll definitely be there for the support, y'all. So thank you very much.
I just gave you a thing just in case, because I didn't know if anybody's coming over. If a lot of people coming over, I have one mod, but so yeah, they were witnesses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're witnesses. You heard the murder shit going on. You heard Kaylee scream for her life. You didn't call 911. You said that you then went into your room and then you saw. You ran to Bethany's room. Xana's laying there in her underwear, but you didn't see their face was unrecognizable. That's a piece of shit lie. You ran past a beer pong table that was literally, we see it, set up to start the game over, but the other side of the game was played and the balls and all were on the floor. But then on one side is set up for the game to start. So you clean that up and start that up. Plus the space that she would have to get by, she would have to turn around at the same time and look at Xana and it goes past this little space between the beer pong table and the wall to get to the steps, running for her life, and she didn't knock it over. but she's running and she's looking backwards. I see Xana. Still doesn't perceive a threat. Then she opens up her door for a 5th time, sees a masked man with a gun, a pow leaving, and he's got a scary murderous man, and she still doesn't perceive a threat. She thinks he's there to protect her, and that's why he left her alive. 9 hours. You weren't in fear state because you perceived no threat. These are all her narrative. These are all her fucking statements. Now, I don't know who's on the other end of them, the detectives. I don't know if they're trying to tell her she's lying. Are they calling her out on the weird shit she's saying? Again, stranger danger. We learned that in kindergarten. And you're in a house with 6 other people that are scared for their life because you guys travel in groups because you thought you had a stalker. Why is it that you then don't perceive a threat when you know that your friend's got a stalker? And you hear Kaylee screaming for her life. There's somebody in the house. It went from... I heard, I passed and saw his bushy eyebrows. First, she passed him in the hallway, and she thought it was normal to have people there. A person that, but now it was out of her bedroom. She peeks out, and she sees a man in a mask, all in black, with a gun, and that's the guy who just murdered all her friends, but she didn't perceive a threat. 9 hours go by. Dog barking. I mean, you hear the ping pong dog, you hear all kinds. Listen, we hear the murderous shit. Like, hey, beach people, like, I guys are here. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Thank you guys. I wanted to play.
Thank you for being here, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much. And that's Dustin that always comes over the day goes. Yeah, there's a lot of things. And I don't know a lot of the back details. That's what I'm saying. I'll leave that to the experts, you guys over there. But like there is some things that you guys know that you heard in the mainstream media that you then heard if you're paying attention. Detectives say no, I'll clear that up right there. Yeah, he didn't know the victims. No, he didn't stalk them. He connected to the Wi-Fi. These motherfuckers. He connected to where one of them worked. How many other people connected to that Wi-Fi where the 2 of them worked? He didn't. He looked for driving with his dad, I'm sure, on his way on their little trip home, which again is why he had bought the thing from Amazon. We'll get into that in a minute because that would be bullshit too. But what was I saying? Where was I at? Well, Dustin, where was I just at again before the sheath? Oh, yeah, you would also expect a lot of blood too. We've seen the crime scene photos. Oh, and that's we're not seeing everything. They were not asleep. And exactly how the fuck are you going to sleep after you heard screaming? Kaylee screaming for help. And then you're calling them. You don't call 911 like Jen fucking McCabe, right? This is Jen McCabe all over again. You're calling them, not answering, but you don't perceive it. You didn't think anything was wrong. You were scared for their lives, right? But then when you call, so you don't call 911 though. And then the goddamn detectives don't even ask her why. She says, I was watching vampire stories, so I thought it was I thought I was imagining it, making it up. I didn't know if it was real. In the vampire movie, 2 girls are getting kidnapped. People are getting kidnapped, and I just dream it and I let it happen. First of all, who's the vampire in the story? Vampires aren't real. Nobody's getting kidnapped. Dylan, shut the fuck up. Like Diego says, shut the fuck up.
There's a lot of sorry to interrupt you, Krista.
What happened?
There's a lot of red flags in this situation.
No shit, Dustin, right?
There's a lot of red flags in this case, and like I told Dago, last night. I said,
yeah.
I said, I believe it when I see it with my own 2 eyes. I want to see it with my own 2 eyes before I make anything different. But I think he's innocent. And I think that he needs to appeal this case, because I think he don't deserve to spend the rest of his life in prison. And I think that there will be things that come out in later days, and weeks, and months, and maybe years.
I hope not years.
I hope not years either. But we got to prepare ourselves for the worst with this case. We always do. We have to prepare. We hope for the best and pray for the hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Expect the worst. Yeah.
It's sad to me. In this year 2025 that we have to say that on every case we say that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is 2025. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty, in my opinion. And I think that he's innocent, and until somebody proves me wrong, then I will keep thinking about that, and I will keep saying the same thing that I'm saying now, because it baffles me of what people have to go through It could happen to any one of us, Krista. Just like Dago said,
Exactly.
it could happen to me. It could happen to you. It could happen to him. It could happen to everybody. It could happen to anybody. You know, it doesn't have to be. It's not just him. It's just everybody in the country.
Yeah.
This country is going to go into hell in a handbasket. And I will say that again. It's going to hell in a handbasket. That's just my opinion. And we got to prepare for the worst. So, sorry to say anything. Sorry to say that word on this. Yeah, but that's just the truth.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. Did you guys hear that, guys? I mean, he looked okay. So they had this fake video. I don't know what's fake. An illegal video of him in his cell. Nothing about Brian has ever screamed. And I don't want to make this all about him, but this is about the case too, and how the real unalivers are there. If he did it, there's no. How would he leave no DNA? If you guys, I want to play a video for you by this guy named Pop. He's the microdots. If you know what microdots is for Karen Reed, basically the microdots of this case. It's 40 minutes long, but he explains basically how innocent Brian is, and he does them almost every other day, and every one is more interesting than the last. And he's somebody that takes the case. He's just like this other girl, Lana, who digs really into it, gets all of the docs, the actual docs, and goes by the facts, and figures out all the fucking all the discrepancies. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing videos being messed with. Like, remember the inverted video, Karen Reed? So I don't want to hear.
I seen the video. I seen the video you're talking about. I seen the video. And I think it's about the both. I don't think it happened this way. I think Karen Reed is innocent.
She's definitely fucking innocent. She's factually innocent. And when I say factually innocent, people are like, "What does that mean?" See, Brian Cougar is going to be factually innocent. Factually innocent isn't just like, where there's reasonable doubt. There was the X-ray on John O'Keefe was not. He did not get hit by a 6,000-pound vehicle to make him fly 30 feet in the air. He didn't become a goddamn acrobatist or a ballerinaist all of a sudden and pirouettes up in the sky, turns around, lands head first into the vicious taillight coming at him at 2 miles per hour. Get the fuck out of here. That never happened. Right? That happened. Austin, please. Let me finish my thought.
Sorry about that.
Delphi, that happens. And then Karen Reed, it happens. It happens in Massachusetts. And now it's fucking happening in Idaho. And then it's going to be happening in Kentucky with Tori Bethel. This is wild. This is why people like Dago are important. And okay, so let me 7 minutes. Okay. First of all, the time that they're telling us this happened, we believe that you could hear things. I don't know what time these cameras are catching. It's freaking me out because one that says this, it happened at 3:09. It was at 4:09. It was also the weekend after the at the fallback, whatever it's called. I don't know. They're saying that all the cameras were checked on the houses, so they're the right time. If that's true, then the stop at Banfield is actually for something. And you see 4 people going into the house, 4 people going past, like basically leaving, shadows, silhouettes. Then there's another video. It's like, and if you ask me who did it, I have no fucking idea. Beach Meg, aren't we? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's the sororities. Sometimes I think it's the PP, the Popo. Now, then I thought it was, Mimir, because of our family history. We think it was a hit, a motorcycle gang. I don't know what Molly McMeth's friends are all about, but I would say Molly McMeth, the DoorDash driver, the one who claims to see all this weird shit that has nothing to do with Brian. First, the DoorDash driver saw him and could ID him. Not true. Never seen him. She saw the undercover car. She was supposedly dropping off DoorDash to Zana and Ethan at 4:54 something. She didn't see the unalivers, but I'm sure she did because she was also walking a dog that just mysteriously, Murphy, the dog, is just like Chloe. The DoorDash driver thinks that she sees somebody jumping up and down in a window. Huh? What? Really? Okay. Ted Daybell. I'm surprised he's still here too. And it's like, why is it that people don't understand the fact that this has been happening in all these states? Why would he fucking chance going to court and getting them the jury to be just as fucked up as the prosecutor and as his lawyer, as the judge, as everybody that runs Idaho statements? They're still lying about him, and they know the truth. And it's like, I feel like it's the hostage video all over again with Morrissey. I'm telling you, this is wild. And if dogs could talk, Murphy and Chloe would have so much to say. Murphy, Kaylee's dog, right? The 2 remaining suspects. Two of them take out the dog, right? It's not her dog. It's Kaylee's dog. They're taking a. I was cold, so I went in. You left Murphy outside. You left the family pet outside. And what are you saying? Then she comes, say, have you seen my dog? No. What do you mean no? You left them outside, bitch. And then how to get back in for the murders to happen? Did she find him? Because you heard him barking, running away. Why wouldn't you run after Murphy if you heard him running away? What is happening? You're supposed to depend on your friends to save you. If you hear them scream for help, you call 911. It's a little of everything. I know it's fucking nuts, dude. And I do believe that he definitely is playing the long game because he had no choice. They were going to pull that date up on him and make him go away. I'm not getting it. I'm scared for his life as it is. And I'm not trying to say, guys, we're not delusional here. Let me just play this video of Pops. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I haven't seen it yet. So we'll call it reaction video. But he's amazing. Like I said, Dustin, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dustin. I apologize for being rude if I sounded rude.
No, good. That's okay. I just have a lot, I'm very passionate about this case because I see that everything is falling apart. I don't think that he deserves to be in prison for all of his life for this because I don't think he did it. I think he's innocent. So until you prove me, until I say otherwise, I will keep saying that.
They've been showing us everything but his guilt. And they said we had nothing on him. We don't know why he did it. He's a sociopath. He's a womanizer. He hates women. He's a rapist. He's a stalker. He's none of these things, motherfucker. None of motherfucking none. Like, what are you people doing? And it was like, okay, so because the pagans, my dad's a pagan, the outlaws, blah, 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 the biker. They don't do things like, so, okay, that's what me and Mimir were thinking. And it looked like, yes, thank you, Iron Nation, thank you. We're going to say not that, the Iron Nation. That's not who we are. The pagans are different, but same kind of thing, right? So it seems like you would be working for them and then you see her do something that they don't approve of and they're talking about ratting or something. I don't know, but that's what the hit looks like. They literally pow, double tap, whatever it's called. They're hiding all that from us. They took the house down before the crime was even solved or convicted or something. They even took the bodies. The families never got to see the bodies. They made them cremate them. Not made them, but told them it's a good idea too. So the dog is, I know what happened. Okay. Yep. Where was exactly John Benet? Where was the dog? How did the dog get no blood on him? This is a pow in the face, I'm just saying this as a allegedly pow in the face. That's what it seems like. Unrecognizable. I don't think somebody's going to stab him unless they're looking for the bullet. Never said that the bullets were there. Never even admitted to the gun. Somebody saw a flash. Dylan or Bethany. I'm going to say the surviving suspects saw a flash under their door. If you see the way the house is set up, all of this is impossible. And I think they know this. And I think they were trying to tell the truth. And the other people are like, no, that's not how this happened. Everybody thought Kaylee was the one who was poor Kaylee. They were first of all for Xana and Ethan. Hunter gets called over. Nothing about him in these fucking documents. Hunter's the guy who was on Dateline. He was the roommate, best friend of one of the roommates, allegedly. Him and his girlfriend go over, grab a knife, look through everything. Doesn't see any sign of danger until they make him go back in there and go check her pulse. What do you mean, motherfucker? Like, call 911, call 911. I'm not trying to make fun of Hunter, but dude, come on, man. You know what happened. You all, the four of you, including Emily, I'm convinced of it. You put your hand on a knife, and for what, sir? What were you going to do? Stab the person that was still in the house? You look like an idiot, Hunter. You do. And the life force has drained out of your life. You look like you know something that you need to talk about. And then you have oh my God. And I'm not trying to be a victim blamer because she's not a victim. She didn't perceive it as danger. Okay. He was there to protect her. Or maybe she knew him or he knew her. And that's what he was protecting. Fucking that would mean that would literally mean somebody's boyfriend's parents. Also, not saying this is a thing, but it was speculating all the parents have been in trouble. Every one of their parents were in some kind of legal trouble. I don't know if that's a thing, but also if we find out how murderous the Phi Delta Phi blah 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 people are. Yeah, I know, but what would be the motive? That's what we can't figure out for them. Do you think they would do something? As I'm saying, it's called vigilante justice. I'm not saying, listen, the pagans, we all know that the cops don't do shit. This is why pagans are out there. This is why warlocks are out there. That's why Hell's Angels, they don't just go murder people on murdering sprees for no reason. It's called vigilante justice. They do the things the cops aren't supposed to do, that the cops should be doing. This doesn't seem like they would. The Arians. I don't understand why they would get involved though, Mimir. What would make them get involved in something like this? They don't care about getting caught. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They won't. They're just going to kill you because they're going to make they're going to make an example out of you if you've done something. They're not worried about. You know what I'm saying? And they probably run the town. And if you've ever seen Ozarks, this is Ozarks meaning Breaking Bad. Now this is a guy named Pav. He does these videos. He's called The Revealing. He's done about 500 videos. Everyone is better than the other. I haven't watched it yet, but it's about this case, and he usually has bombs to drop. And you'll see what I mean. I fast forwarded a little bit.
So powerful, he'll stop at nothing to make sure this information stays suppressed.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Listen to Pavarotti. Can I be your superhero?
Hello, welcome to The Revealing. I'm your host, Pavarotti, and I'm here to discuss the Idaho 4 case. This one may be a longer video, and you might want to hang on and watch all of this one because I'm going to expose some things in this video.
Oops.
And I guess it's really important that I do because even with my efforts to try to keep the truth straight out there, it seems to have no avail. I mean, I look and I see the second I seen Banfield do that video the other day about, that Dylan said that, the killer said, Kaylee, I'm here to help you. Immediately did a video following that, proving that Dylan never said Kaylee.
Okay.
Just so that we could keep the truth straight. And I was thinking maybe that I had headed everything off at the pass, but sure enough, I see thumbnail after thumbnail.
Me too.
Dylan said that Kaylee said it. If you read through the documents and not just blindly follow Ashley Banfield's nonsense, you'll see that every single statement now from Dylan has been recorded and they're all available. You have to go to the Moscow PD docs and the ISP docs, but you can see them all. The 2 statements she made on the 13th, the one she made on the 17th, the one she made on December 1st, and the one she made on December 30th. They're all in there. Never once does she say anything about Kaylee said it. The unaliver said, I'm here to help you. I'm here for you, Kaylee. So if you would just read that and not listen to Banfield, you would be much better off. The only document that says that he said, I'm here for you, Kaylee, was a report by an officer, not taking a statement from Dylan, just rewriting the narrative because they have to do that on certain documents just to keep everything straight. And the guy just wrote in there, I'm here for you, Kaylee. I mean, it was just either him interpreting things wrong or him just writing fast. Either way, it wasn't a statement from Dylan. And if you read the documents and you understood the situation, you would know that can't be the case, but they just blindly follow this blind leading the blind, blind leading the blind. So the impact that I think we can have on this thing is, I realize it's going to be minimal at best, just simply because people don't look at the truth and they continue to spew untruths and confuse the masses. And here's another one. Thank goodness that video came out, and I applaud those people that actually put out the video of 1112 without the, statesman's edits on it, because not only can you clearly hear things happening before the white car ever stop, but you can also see the vehicle that's driving away at 424. And here's where everybody gets sideways on this. I've told y'all for a long time who was in that vehicle. That's Farley. That vehicle was found in the river up in Spokane on the 22nd, and it was stolen. And people have still come back over and over. No, that's the same vehicle that pulled in at 6:30. I can assure you it's 2 different vehicles, and now I have, proof that it's 2 different.
So this is the cars that they're saying on video during the crimes. And no other, it's where they live. You cannot just, you drive through, you're going to be seen. So
vehicles, the one that pulls back into Linda Lane and parks,
none of them are Brian Cover.
6:30 is not the one that pulls out at 424 or 423. And let me go ahead and prove that before we go any further. It's in
this work too, by the way.
Docs.
That's the house right there. Block that way. right, here's. That's a dog barking there. That's a dog barking. That's. Meg, I've never heard this part. This is, remember they cut it off? The house is looking. Yes, they're going. Let's back it up. What? Hold on. Wait.
Okay, so that was the vehicle that was sitting there since before we had footage on Linda Lane. So before midnight, that vehicle was sitting there.
What was that?
And then it pulls out at 4:23. We now see it leaving on the 1112 footage with Murphy still barking.
Oh my God.
And this next part, though, is where myself and most other people out there disagreed. Everybody said it was the same vehicle. I said it was found in the Spokane River.
What?
And this is what most people, including law enforcement, I guess, seen and assumed it was the same vehicle because it looked similar and it parked in the same spot.
What? That's the one I think is Dylan, I thought. I see.
And believe me, I've been through every one, logged every one of what the value of every document. Eventually, I'll go through and just show you what every document tells you. But this one right here, this was them running down tips.
Okay.
And this is how you know that they followed even all the crazy internet tips, like on the Davids, because this is another interview with Baracoa on December 5th. And just to show you, right here under this one, on December 5th, ISP detective, this is the time internet rumors are going about Baracoa. ISP detective Knudsen and I met with David Baracoa at his parents' residence in Boise, Idaho, related the following. He was the designated driver for Sigma Chi fraternity members the weekend of November 12, 2022. Designated driver duties are assigned on a weekly basis to freshman members. David was the only designated driver for the fraternity that day. David was driving his black Nissan Xterra. So this was Baracoa. He was the only one driving that night. And I noticed somebody said, well, Dylan and somebody else walked home. Now, if you read all the docs, you'll see that they got to drive from the Sigma, they got to ride from the Sigma Chi fraternity Sobro.
I thought it was either the silver sedan or the blue Honda now, they said. But we'll see.
And since Baracoa was the only Sobro driving that night, they got to ride home from Baracoa. But this is one example of about 8 different docs that talks about David Baracoa and all the rides he gave home. Don't read one doc and think you really know something. You got to read every one of them to really know the story. On December 2nd, 2022, ISP detective T. Barrett and I met with Blank, who lived in the Queen Road Apartments in Moscow, Idaho. Blank was the registered owner of a blank sport utility bearing Idaho plate blank.
Wow.
The blank sport utility was parked in front of apartment blank. Surveillance video footage on November 13th, retrieved from Linda Lane, 1330 Linda Lane, captured a SUV type vehicle resembling a blank blank, leaving the parking lot east of blank at around 4:24 a.m. And a SUV type vehicle resembling probably the same thing, returned to the parking spot around 6:30 a.m. So they're thinking it's the same one as well. But watch this. Blank identified the sport utility as hers. Blank said she worked overnights at wherever from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Wow.
She said she worked the night of November 12th and would have returned home in the morning of November 13th between, just like we see her coming home from work, 6:30 and 7 a.m. She said it was possible she parked in the lot east of blank that morning, but that she usually parked in front of her apartment. She said it was possible she came home during her work shift to check on cats, but could not recall. So you have to be able to actually read and comprehend. This lady sounds legit. She works 10 to 6 a.m. shifts. She said she got home between 6:30 and 7. We see her pull back up. But the only time she would have come home between 10 and 6 is if she came home for a minute to check on her cats. So the vehicle that's seen sitting there since before midnight and doesn't leave until 4:23 is not the same vehicle that you see come home at 6:30 a.m. Read it 5 times if you have to be able to comprehend it. It was 2 different vehicles. The first one was Farley. Now, Pav, how can you be so sure that was Farley? Well, from my previous investigation going back 500 and something videos, you know that I have speculated in the past that that was Farley driving that vehicle. He parked it there. He was the lookout. And that's why you hear somebody yelling, "I see you, Farley," at 1:30. Quite possibly that could have been the DoorDash driver yelling that out when she was making her other deliveries to the Queen Road apartments that she said she made that night. But I've always speculated Farley was the lookout in his lookout position. And then that was him leaving.
Amir, can you block that Twitch comment? I can't seem to get to it.
At 4:24 when everything was done. And then I went on to show you where they found a sport utility vehicle that was reported stolen floating in the Spokane River about 3 blocks from the mission that Farley was staying at when he was absconded on his furlough when they arrested him in Spokane.
Meg, is this stuff that we don't say, that we kind of know but we don't say? Because I go back and forth.
In Washington. When you look up that arrest in Spokane, Washington, you'll see where the mission was that Farley was at, right next to Airway Heights. And it is reported as an arrest that was made on November 23rd. I firmly believe he was arrested.
The bug, this is Pav, J. Embry. Everybody, that's what the bug is. She's the one who's Tori Bethel. I told you about. She wants to get us caught up on that, but this is the Pav. This is Idaho 4 bug. He's this guy is like the microdots of the Karen Reed case. He's like the microdots of this case. And he's like going through all the stocks, and he's pointing out now again how Brian Koberger is not guilty.
Arrested on the 22nd though. And just like in Latah, they don't post the arrest until the next day on the 23rd. But anybody that looked up the arrest, they would assume it was the 23rd of November. And everything seemed to just kind of flow from there. And that's why I say some of this stuff is it's got to be divine intervention the way it happens to me, because I don't know any other way to explain it. And let me explain how I'm able to explain the next part to you, because this is the part you've been waiting on. I showed you the picture of the actor, and a lot of y'all knew who it was, Ryan O'Neal. I figured a lot of y'all would know Ryan O'Neal. I did scour my comments, and a few people picked up what I was putting down to an extent. But I'm about to shine a bright light on it. And what's weird is how I'm able to come up with this stuff, because it was like, I think Saturday night, maybe, I was watching another content creator, because before I ever dove into the ISP docs, and I didn't want to watch anybody's videos on the ISP docs. I wiped out all my content on the Idaho 4 for the last 4 or 5 days. Koberger could have filed an appeal. I wouldn't even know it because I've been so focused on these docs. But I was watching this creator go over a doc that was, I guess what she did was went to the end of the docs and started working backwards. And she was going through this doc that didn't make any sense to most people. It didn't make any sense to them. But as I was listening to him read the doc, I went, oh my goodness. So it's kind of crazy that it happened that way, because I went and started at that doc. And then as I worked my way through all of the docs, I was able, because I started with that doc, to identify all the ones that correlated to it. But what's crazy is I'd already deciphered what happened on that doc. And because I was able to do that, it made the other docs make sense. And I'm about to show you in the order in which that I discovered them.
A couple hours.
And I now can tell you so much about this case. I can tell you that was Farley driving away at 4:24. I can tell you exactly who the dumpster guy is. I can tell you exactly who the guy is that got in the car at 4:59 and said, that's it. I can tell you all that, and I can back it up with the docs that prove what I'm saying. But in this one, we're going to start with I See You, Farley, and that actor everybody recognized, Ryan O'Neal.
Huh?
Prepare yourself, folks, and hold on to everything.
All right. That's Pav.
Ryan O'Neal Tyson Farley made numerous claims during the interview about the circumstances surrounding the unalivings and who was involved. He stated the house where the unalivings took place was a location where he provided security. 2 individuals who delivered unknown items to the house. He stated he did not know what they were delivering, but understood what they were doing was illegal. Farley referenced several individuals by nicknames, but did not know any full legal names. His main associates were, and he gave 2 bogus nicknames. So what Farley's doing here is he's telling a little bit of truth, and he's adding in a bunch of BS as well. And he's doing that because he wants somebody to contact him. And this is how he's able to get them to contact him, by letting them know that he could say some stuff that would really mess them up. One of their trips, Farley stated, and this is where just a little bit of truth comes in, they were leaving Lewiston and heading for Moscow when a car crash happened in front of them. He stated the driver was ejected through the front windshield but survived. He stated he stopped at the crash and waited for police to arrive, spoke to them briefly, and then continued to Moscow. He stated this happened at 3 a.m. exactly 30 days before the unalivings. So he's given a little bit of truth, and he's making up some BS to go along with it. And I'll show you. But the unalivings occurred on November 13, 2022, which by his statement would mean the accident occurred around October 13, 2022. I searched ISP District 2 calls from this date and did not locate any crashes that matched his description. I then contacted the Nez Perce County Sheriff's Department and requested they check to see if the Sheriff Department or Lewiston Police Department responded to any crashes on this date, which matched his description. Like his 30 days would have been an exact date. This is them acting like they're following down his lead right here. They couldn't find no reports at the Sheriff's Department or LPD responding to a crash matching the description. I requested they expand their search to October 12th through 14th, 2022, and still did not find any matches. You see the way this works? They've got to look like they tried to chase down the lead. Farley stated he was later punished. So you got to be able to know how they mixed truth and fiction. When he says he was later punished, what Farley's saying is somebody was later punished by the group for stopping at the scene of the crash. And he wasn't punished by the group for stopping at the scene of the crash. You can bet he was eliminated because they thought that he was going to be somebody that would talk. He stated that Farley broke both of his feet. He stated he was in jail from October 28th through December 9th in Spokane County and Kootenai County. On October 31st, 2024, Detective Brett Payne of Moscow Police Department contacted both Spokane County and Kootenai County Sheriff's Departments. And this is how it lets us know who Farley is, that it's Farley, and what's really going on with it.
Is he dead?
Spokane County stated that Farley was arrested in Airway Heights, Washington, on November 23rd, 2022.
Okay.
And as soon as I seen Airway Heights, Washington on November 23rd, 2022, well, I knew that we had Farley right here, because who else would have been involved in this, talking about he was providing security to the house and was arrested in Airway Heights, Spokane on November 23rd. Give me a break. He was then transferred to Kootenai County for a warrant. Yeah, I bet he was transferred to Kootenai County before they brought him back to Latah County on that warrant. Neither detention center had any records of Farley having broken feet. Yeah, because he wasn't talking about himself. Additionally, the dates of his incarceration do not match what he stated in the interview. That's how they're able to close the lead out. But here's where it really lets us in on what happened here. It did not match what he stated in his interview with Special Agent O'Neill. You see, Gilbertson never interviewed him. Once Thompson got this, he sent it to Gilbertson. Gilbertson sent it straight to Ryan O'Neill. Ryan O'Neill took this statement. It may have been Ryan O'Neill that changed some of this. But his interview, it didn't match statements he made in his interview with Special Agent O'Neill.
Why are we
on October 31st, 2024, I followed up with Special Agent O'Neill. Now, why would they get Special Agent from the FBI O'Neill to follow up on a tip from an inmate in their investigation? Why wouldn't they just follow up on it? But I followed up with Special Agent O'Neill about the interview he conducted with Farley. Special Agent O'Neill stated that he had a long history with Farley and that he used to work as an informant for him. So Farley wasn't just a little Latah County informant for Thompson. Farley was an informant for Special Agent O'Neill of the FBI, which we will talk more about in a minute. Now, O'Neill stated he eventually fired Farley as an informant because he was a pathological liar. Special Agent O'Neill stated he continually sought out law enforcement to try to help himself out when he got into trouble. But he never had a credible or reliable information. Yeah. He's the reason that y'all bogged up the whole freaking IGG thing, guy. Special Agent O'Neill stated during the recent interview with Farley, he did not find him credible and did not believe anything that he had said in the interview. That's how they closed the lead out. That's how Farley gets a message to his handler, Special Agent O'Neill. And my notes on this before I ever went into any other docs, which is crazy, is this is truly a bombshell, as this one is proof that Farley was an FBI informant. Thompson knew what Farley was doing with this, so he had his handler do the interview. Special Agent O'Neill wrote the statement knowing that he needed to call it not credible. This is Farley getting a message secretly to likely Thompson and O'Neill that he needed something, or he wanted to get out of the jail that they were keeping him in. And now Farley rearranged the dates and circumstances enough to hide them, but not enough to make them nervous about what he was saying. So to separate fiction from fact, someone was working security the night of the atrocity. Someone was punished for something due to it. Someone likely had their feet broken, and someone was likely either from Lewiston or in Lewiston when this happened. By knowing all of this and then diving through the docs to find what matched this was absolutely insane. But first, let's talk about Special Agent O'Neill. So this is how this stuff works, folks. What we're going to do is look at this case from 2018, and I believe this was in Massachusetts. And it's a Herbert Davis plaintiff versus Paul Murphy, Stephen Meade, and Stephen McManus defendants. Now, these folks are actually law enforcement officers, and Davis is filing civil suits against them. But as we go down here, and I'm not going to read all of this, all these claims that Davis is making against these law enforcement officers, but I do want to get into the background right here so we can get some substance. And it says, background, unless otherwise indicated, this background comes from the party's local rule 56.1 statements, defendant statements of undisputed material facts, and statements of undisputed material facts. Neither party disputes the following facts. Where material disputes remain, they are highlighted in the court's legal analysis and viewed in the light of most favorable to the non-moving party.
Wow.
Boston Police Detective Stephen McManus was assigned to a Federal Bureau of Investigation Drug and Gang Task Force beginning in 2008.
We have a Higgins. Guys, this is nuts.
I can't. I'm shocked to hear all of this.
I never heard this. I don't know what this is.
I never heard this until now. But I'm shocked to hear the news. I'm very shocked right now.
Am I allowed? Wait, hold on, back up. Am I allowed to show his video? I'm allowed to show his video, right?
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Justin, hold on a second. I'm not monetizing it, by the way, so I'm not monetizing anything. If that's like, hey, good trouble. Thanks for being here. Yeah, because he explains everything better. Yes. Am I just? Oh my God, I hope I don't get in trouble for sharing his video. Like, I'm not monetizing it, by the way, but
I don't think you'll get in trouble for it. I think you're fine.
I mean, like it's not. Like it's not like politically incorrect, is it?
McManus worked alongside other task force members out of the FBI office in Boston, where he was supervised by FBI Special Agent Richard Tehan. In April of 2010, the task force retained Darren Sheridan as an informant. Over the course of the spring and summer months of 2010, McManus worked with Sheridan on at least 17 task force investigations. Task force members learned in August of 2010 that Sheridan had engaged in unauthorized illegal activities by purchasing CC and MJ. And on August 17th, the task force disclosed Sheridan's illegal activities to the United States Attorney's Office. On August 25th, Special Agent Ryan O'Neill, Sheridan's handler on the task force, met with Sheridan and prepared a lengthy task force memorandum detailing Sheridan's unauthorized purchases of controlled substances. Handwritten at the top of this report is a note from Task Force Supervisor Tehan authorizing continued use of Sheridan on a strict case-by-case basis. So Sheridan was their informant. Ryan O'Neill is working for the Drug and Gang Task Force as a special agent who is the handler for their confidential informants. And even though Sheridan had totally annihilated his own ability to be an informant by knowingly purchasing narcotics, well, Tehan and O'Neill, they went ahead and said, now we're going to use him anyways and continue to use him.
Wow.
So O'Neill is a special agent for the FBI whose main job for years and years has been a handler on the Drug and Gang Task Force to their confidential informants.
Oh, man.
What do you think he's doing involved in police reports in the Idaho 4 case? And now we know that he was Tyson Farley's handler. Give me a break. Now, one thing it doesn't take numerous consultations with Einstein to figure out when you go through all these court docs and all these.
I'm an idiot because I don't know who Farley is and what he has to do with this case. I guess he's the
PD docs and the ISP docs, and you have a general knowledge of the case, is there were 3 main agencies working on this investigation. The Moscow PD, the Idaho State Police, and the FBI.
Okay, why?
And you can see where there's a little bit of crossover from the FBI into the ISP investigation, a little bit into the MPD investigation, and there's a little bit of crossover between ISP and the MPD. But there's a lot of things that don't cross over. Not once in any of the ISP docs have I read anything about the DoorDash driver.
Nope.
Those you only find in the MPD docs. Nowhere in the ISP docs do I read anything about the undercover.
Where is the Molly McMeth shit? Where is that? Did we see that?
Tisdale and Rosie that night. That's not in the ISP docs. It's only in the MPD docs. And vice versa. I mean, hardly anywhere in the MPD docs do you read anything about the frat boys and everybody else and all the tips that came in being chased down. But you do see little crossovers here and there with the FBI. Okay. But one particular FBI agent, you only see, as I mentioned, crossover on about 4 different, maybe 5 different docs, and that's Special Agent Ryan O'Neill. And it makes sense because Special Agent Ryan O'Neill has a specialty, and it's working with the Gun and Drug Task Force and the Gang Task Force, and he is a confidential informant handler. So being able to keep all that straight and then dive into the docs with that knowledge will actually give you more clarity as you're reading things. So let's move on to talk about who a very likely person was to actually have been one of the unalivers in the case and see if we can figure out how to identify him. Okay, so keeping that first doc in mind that I showed you on Farley, giving a little bit of information, and then we go up here to reported date on this doc. By the way, this is 283. They're just buried in the middle of everything. It's funny. But in this doc, you're going to see that the ISP is investigating something suspicious. And you can see this is the Spokane Medical Examiner's Office in Spokane. And it says on November 23rd, 2022, Idaho State Police Detective Leslie Lehman retrieved DNA swabs collected by the Spokane County Medical Examiner's Office from, and they give a blanked-out name with a date of birth of 1983.
This is what we read today, remember? And I'm like, who is this? It says autopsy. I said, this guy's not alive anymore. We didn't know. Oh my God. I read this today for guys. I wrote for what's his face.
I transported the swabs to MPD and placed the evidence in their control. And this is this strange white male, age 39, and we don't know much about him except for his address is in Lewiston, Idaho. Now, you see how certain things kind of match up Farley's statement? Hang with me here. On November 23rd, 2022, Idaho State Police Detective Leslie Lehman retrieved DNA swabs collected by Spokane County Medical Examiner's Office from blank, date of birth 1983. The swabs were collected by pathologist Sean Ricardo during an autopsy, and due to blank's unusual behavior leading up to his death, Ricardo and his staff felt it necessary to secure his DNA sample and provide it for the Moscow unaliving investigators. I immediately transported the package swabs from Spokane and delivered them to Moscow PD evidence staff on November 23rd, 2022. MPD staff member Cassie Macy entered the evidence into the MPD systems. And that's all it said. Kind of cryptic right there, right? Well, if that was the only doc on that, then I wouldn't be able to correlate it too much to Farley's statements other than a strange individual that lived in Lewiston and the doctors say strange things around his death and they want to provide his DNA for some reason. But we have to continue to move forward to figure out the correlation. So we make our way up to the next needle in the haystack, and this is number 224 doc, just kind of thrown in there. And this one gets a little bit more detail. It talks about an autopsy that was done. And let's see here.
That's what I was waiting for.
By the Idaho State Police. Again, on November 23rd. Same person we were talking about earlier in that report. Spokane County Medical Examiner's Office. The Idaho State Police is requesting photographs taken during the autopsy of whoever this person was.
What?
And they were conducted by Dr. Sean Ricardo on November 21st, 2020.
Is this the guy that ended up in the lake, guys? Is this the guy that ended up in the lake? Oh, shit. Shoot. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. What happened? No.
As we go through this, we know it is the same lead.
Sorry.
On Monday, November 21st, 2022, the FBI received an anonymous call about an unnamed person being brought into the hospital in Lewiston, Idaho. Anonymous call, huh? And later flown to Spokane, Washington, to the probably hospital. But Idaho State Police Senior Detective Gary Tollison assisted in finding out who this unnamed person was. And then they identified him as the 39-year-old, born in 1983, has a Lewiston, Idaho address. On Monday, November 21st, 2022, the FBI received an anonymous call about an unnamed person brought into the hospital in Lewiston and flown to Spokane. This is just repeating it. Idaho State Police Detective Jake Schwicke contacted the Latah County Sheriff's Office, Nez Perce Sheriff's Office, and the Lewiston Police Department. No collision was reported, but a vehicle registered to this guy.
What does that sound like? What Karen Reed? No collision. This is wild. There's all these. It's not the same at all, but like, think about it. No collision. Again, we keep hearing all the same words again. Oh, the dog. That's weird.
Was found
gang unit, Boston.
Abandoned in a field later. This guy was found partly clothed and injured, wandering in the streets of Lewiston. This was on November 15th, 2022. Blank was transported to Blank and later life flighted to the hospital in Spokane, Washington. Detective Sergeant Mike Van Leuven contacted the hospital in Spokane and found out that this person had subsequently died while in the hospital. So something happened to him in Lewiston on the 15th. They found him all injured with his car in the field somewhere, they later found. And the coroner says, I don't think these wounds are indicative of a car accident. And that's when the autopsy started on this guy. I contacted the Spokane County Medical Examiner's Office in Spokane, Washington. I spoke with Deputy Medical Examiner, medical investigator, somebody, and they advised me they did in fact have the body of the guy, and a full autopsy had been performed on November 21st.
Okay.
They told me that he had contacted somebody's mother who told him that he had been sober for the last 4 years. But 2 weeks prior to his death, he had left the house on November 8th, 2022, and did not return. Wow. He was found wandering the streets of Lewiston with cuts and abrasions on his torso and arms and transported to the hospital. I requested copies of the autopsy photographs so we could see what injuries the anonymous medical staff person was calling the FBI about. And they requested that I send his office the request in writing. I wrote a letter of request and emailed it to his office. A copy of that memorandum is attached to this report. I received the requested photographs via email from the medical examiner's office. I transferred the photographs to a compact disc and entered them into evidence with the MPD. I also received a phone call from the medical examiner's office staff asking if I needed anything further. I requested they do DNA buccal swabs of the body.
What?
They told me they would, but an ISP detective would have to take possession of the swabs. This is what happens to me like every time. This little face pops up as I'm going through this stuff, and I lost my information several times until I learned to save it individually. It's like something doesn't want me going through these particular docs. I swear. Now, this is the closest thing that I can find to anything that even resembles what they're saying in these docs about a man found in on Highway 95 or running through town in Lewiston with injuries, and he wasn't in a car on November 15th. So this is one of the actual unalivers, folks. If we can just find this report, this is the closest article I can find to even come to it. And this wasn't written until November 25th. And it's talking
He just said it.
Talking about a man that is unalived in a crash on Highway 95 south of Moscow after colliding with a truck. So if this is it, it's a cover-up story. But a Lewiston man died Monday morning after crashing into a truck and driving off an embankment on U.S. Highway 95 south of Moscow. The crash occurred around 10:30 a.m. on the northbound side of Highway 95 near EID Road. The 40-year-old Lewiston man was driving north when he encountered stopped traffic due to construction. ISP said the driver swerved, striking the side of a truck and drove off the right shoulder down an embankment. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt, and he sustained severe injuries and was transported to the local hospital where he later was unalived. The truck driver who was wearing a seatbelt was not injured, ISP said. The crash was closed. The highway was closed for about 3 hours while authorities investigated the crash. Next of kin have been notified. And it doesn't ever identify the guy. And this is really the closest thing that I can find. So
did they there?
It's very, very suspicious. If we can figure out who this guy is, that this happened to in Lewiston on November 15th, and then they transported him, med-flighted him to the Spokane Medical Center, where they figured out that it wasn't a car wreck, and it was very suspicious enough to take his DNA and send it in to the investigators. And now that I know that Special Agent Ryan O'Neill of the OCD ETF is the informant handler and reading the bogus tip that Farley was trying to call in, I'm about 99% certain that this individual they thought was a weak link. They unalived him probably because he got cut up so bad during the atrocity. But we got to figure out who this guy is. It shouldn't be that hard, but I can't seem to find nothing on it. Oh yeah, one last thing. I know one of my comments in the video yesterday was, "God, you don't see nothing in these docs about Kara," and we know that was a major cause of this thing. Well, actually, there are 2 docs I found so far about Miss Kara, and this is one in the ISP docs. There's another one that I haven't covered with you yet in the Moscow PD docs. But you can see reported date 11/20/2022. Remember, Kara was arrested on November the 18th, I believe, or the 17th after the atrocity for another big possession charge up in Kootenai. And you can see on November 20th, 2022, Idaho State Police Detective Timothy Snell and ISP Sergeant Jess Stinnett conducted an interview of Kara Kernodle, date of birth 1979, at the Kootenai County Jail. And it's interesting. You just got to be able to read these black blanked out things, and you'll know what she's saying. But she said, Jeff Stinnett conducted an interview of Kara at the Kootenai County Jail, and I was advised Kara had been recently arrested on her charges due to having a bunch of drugs. I was advised by Kara during her whatever had made statements regarding the unalivings of Xana and I guess this is probably Ethan maybe. Upon arrival, Kara was blank with Sergeant Stinnett. Upon explaining why we were there, Kara began speaking prior to being able to activate the audio recording device, I bet. But Kara explained her blank made statements to her that Xana Kernodle's death better not be due to her working with law enforcement.
That's what we couldn't figure out what it said.
And last spoke with somebody last spoke with Kernodle about a month ago. Oh, Kara last spoke with Xana about a month ago prior to the unalivings where she attempted to coordinate having lunch with Xana. Kara said Xana ended up being too busy with classes and was not able to meet. Kara said she was unaware of anyone who would want to hurt Xana. Kara said, I have questioned her inquiring if she had any blank and if Xana could have been unalived as a result of her stuff, or as a result of Kara's stuff. Kara told us that Xana has never been involved in drugs. And Kara said somebody hated Xana and stated we should look at her. For full details of interview, refer to the audio recording. So she's saying some girl hated Xana, we should look at her. But she's saying this death better not be due to Xana working with law enforcement. You can bet.
Oh boy. Oh fucking boy. That's what we couldn't figure out what that said earlier.
In the next episode, I'll show you the other places that Ryan O'Neill shows up. And that's on them basically connecting the
fucking
student in Moscow to another youngster in Boise and figuring out how this thing actually went down. That'll be big. I do, however, have to go to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I won't have the next video out till Friday. But I left you a lot to decipher in this one.
Jeez.
Please like and subscribe to the channel. Post your comments, your thoughts, your criticisms. Till next time, Paparazzi's out.
Y'all, that was the new one. Are you guys there? Am I on the right thing? Did I get back to my stream? I was in so many things. Dustin, you hear me? Dustin, can you guys hear me okay? I mean, you guys mods.
I can hear you just fine.
That was crazy. Okay, so all right, can you? Because I'm not caught up with those people. Is that somebody that's connected to Molly McMeth? And
I think so.
And is he? So he's one of them. And what was the motive again? Because it's Xana. Oh my God, dude! I kept saying drug dealers and stuff. Guys, I know.
I don't know.
I know, right?
But as more information comes out, the more questions I have.
Right, and then all right. So what else could we play to get you guys caught up on that? I wanted to see if Bug can come up and talk about smash the like button. Talk about the Tori Bethel situation, but like all this footage, nobody shows Brian. Anyway, he's not John Wick. Okay, this had people were multiple weapons. He didn't do it 7 minutes. And if he was there, who was he with? Was he with these people? I know the merely all informants. Jesus, that's oh my fucking God. Now it's all coming together. So do you guys say that's what I go back and forth with? So you don't think it's anything to do with the fraternities? Because I can't understand. I go back and forth. Now I would think that the Popo would be more afraid of the Aryan. Is that who he's part of? Aryan Brothers, Trevor? I mean, I know, I get that, right? Yeah, I know. I love Def Leppard, guys. I love Def Leppard. I'm an 80s chick, total 80s chick. Yeah, see, that's the one part I get confused with because I don't know who did this. But it's got to be more than one person. I know that, and it doesn't seem like any leads, any of their narrative or leads led to Brian Koberger. They got one tip on him. They go get him. Like, oh, thank God, we finally. I don't know what he knew, if he knew something or what. One tip on him, and that was, and then all of a sudden he's arrested. The probable cause warrant or probable cause affidavit, which is the one that Willie yelled at me for not reading. Oh yeah, my ADHD brain. I'm assuming that's all bullshit, because all the things that you've ever been told about Brian Koberger, he never left his DNA. How could he only leave one little touch DNA on one little knife sheath that they said he ordered from Amazon, but really he ordered something from Amazon, a knife and stuff from Amazon. They found the one that he ordered without his sharpener, so they don't know what the weapons were. It was never a K-bar, or if it was. Oh hi. Oh God, thank God you're not a penis.
No, I'm not a penis, but I like it in me.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh God, don't say that. Is that really you, Larja?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? We have new friends. Did you see? Are you there? It was under Maddie's leg. Yeah. And okay, so no DNA. Where'd you get, Larja? No DNA on the knife sheath. Well, there was, but we don't, it wasn't Brian's. And the one that he ordered from Amazon, they found that. They just didn't find the sharpener. So, but they never said for sure what it was. The K-bar, I don't know where that came from. They let a gag order go on. And so everything that we heard, all the rumors we heard in the beginning, we had to speculate after that for 3 years. Not we, but people had to speculate after that, okay? And as soon as he pleads guilty, which again, I said, I think he pled guilty because all of the whole entire court system was it was in his trunk. He was going camping. His Miss Dabry they were driving cross country, and they were thinking about camping somewhere. That's it. He's never ever. He gets arrested. He gets pulled over. He admits to not wearing a seatbelt. What a sociopath, right? They show you that 2 days before they even knew who he was, they were already following him. So what does that tell you? Anyway, he's driving him, and he's still unaware of what's happening. They go to his house. This is where they violate his rights. They on the probable cause affidavit to do that. There's nothing on there that's true, as far as I'm concerned. So they go to his house. His parents are in zip ties. His dog's probably, held in zip ties as well. Another dog, you know what I mean? And then they tell Brian, we just raided your house, and he asks about his parents and his dog. Sorry, that my first question would be, how's my family? How's the living souls that you have traumatized in my house, sir? How are they? That would be my first question. And then they start to ask him about the murders, and he said he's going to, where'd you go, Larja? That he's going to ask for a lawyer. Well, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. And I'm not saying a goddamn word again. And he hasn't in 3 years. He sat in jail waiting still with a fucking lawyer who was trying to get all this evidence that all this evidence against not him. Proof that it wasn't him. All the things that prove all these things that they said, the DNA and the Amazon purchase and the stalking and this and that, and none of it was true. And instead of reading the docs, the fucking detectives actually say it on CNN. Nope. Nope. It was your fault. It was all our fault, Larja. It's all our fault.
Now, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Thank you. I love you. We're on the most timeline available.
I was talking and you wasn't saying nothing. I got a call and I think it made me mute.
I know.
So this is still that case that you're really into, right?
Yes. I talked about Teresa getting her own show, not happening. That's a rumor, not happening. I talked about Salt Lake City, how Lisa's trying to fucking act like she's married, having marriage trouble. All of a sudden, they're pulling a Beverly Hills thing on us. We're on the same page, her and John, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you, bitch. Liar. Then I talked about something else. What's that to do with Bravo? Oh, Jax. Jax, guess what? He lost his bar. He lost the bar, and he's not going to BravoCon. How did we miss that?
Oh, he's not going to BravoCon after all?
No, he's taking off the thing, and he's also Yep. And they
the power that be heard our cries.
Well, you know what? How the fuck you going to BravoCon when you don't work for Bravo anymore, sir?
Yeah, like it doesn't make it math.
Hi, Simply Solo. I know. It doesn't math. And guess what? And Teresa's name, I heard was taken off there. I haven't been able to check yet. But apparently there's a rumor she had her own show. And it's not true because, again, why would they do that? They would just put her back on the cast. And that the show is going to revolve around Margaret. I said that's fine. And guess what I love about that part?
What?
Fucking Laura Lee Jensen, her ex-best friend that went against her to be friends with Teresa, the enemy. Fuck yourself, bitch. Guess what? Your best friend's now the head of the Teresa of New Jersey, Margaret. And you fucked up, bitch. By telling her going to her enemies and telling all of Marge's secrets about Melissa being a cheater.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Laura Lee. Now guess
Well,
what? Now
see that cruise, you know, the cruise that's kind of the topic of
yeah, where's that cruise at? Did it
Real
happen?
Housewives of Miami. And so this
Oh,
time they have Dolo, Teresa, and
Where
Shannon.
is it?
It was going to be some kind of cruise, but they canceled it. They were
okay,
the unforeseen circumstances. This show is canceled, and they're speculating it's because of the blowback that Shannon Badont is getting for ostracizing Katie, and the blowback from Teresa's bad decisions. And even, I don't know why people are checking for Dolo right now. I don't know what's up with that.
Well, Dolo had her, the charity event, and guess what? Her friends didn't show up for her. And Teresa wasn't there. I mean,
there were no cameras there, so they don't show. They only show up with cameras.
They don't show up now when you're not getting paid. They don't show up 2 years in a row. They were on vacation instead.
Oh gosh, how tacky is that? But see, Dolo be riding so hard for Teresa. She did that to herself because everybody could have told her Teresa isn't the same kind of friend that she is.
Yeah. And I do think too that
like her new husband, the Rock Lobster.
Yeah, you know what? The fact that they would never give them their own show, that's never going to happen because they would work on the show.
Their own show, so we could be wrong.
Huh?
They gave the Chrisleys their own show. We could be wrong.
I know. What in the motherfucker?
And they got right back in front of the TV too. I'm telling you, when Jen Shaw
only one day, I wish. Look, Larja, look, wishful thinking for us. We'll have a booth at BravoCon. Yay.
Yeah, one day.
If it comes to work.
Actually, I don't know if they'll ever let me on BravoCon unless, they won't give me no special treatment for sure because I'm always talking about the racist slip.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those Bravo kiss assers. I'm like, no, Bravo, you're not doing that. Other people
are we're tough love friends. We're the tough love friend.
Yeah, we're the tough love friend.
Yeah, we don't let you fuck around. And the thing is, when you fuck around, you find out. And it's like, they don't have respect for us. We keep them relevant. We keep these motherfuckers relevant all during on and off season. Who else would talk about them?
And Tamra and all the people just be like, oh, they're bloggers. Oh, just like we're so beneath them, bitch. You only get 250,000 people watching you already. If it wasn't for the content creators, you would probably only get 200,000. So you better be thanking some bitches.
Fuck you. We're not the problem. We're the solution. Get used to it. We're not going anywhere. CNN ain't talking about you. Fuck CNN, MSN, all them. You don't go to them for any content. I don't even go to them for this kind of content. And listen, even if they're crime, they commit crimes too. They're all fucking relevant.
CNN is talking about though.
Who? What happened?
Love Island's Nick Olandria.
Nick and Olandria. Oh, are they still together?
They said they're a cultural phenomenon and breakout star of the season, Love Island season 7 USA. CNN did a full-on article about it.
I'm sleeping on that one. I don't want to though.
I just got off another channel arguing with the people over there.
Oh, are you? I was arguing with no, I don't. The only thing I argue with, I go to Brian Etten. Guys, don't be mad at me. I go to Brian Etten's channel and I fucking argue in the comment section because he's such a fucking idiot. He's like, oh, Brian Koberger, he's a sociopath. He said Kaylee's name. He wasn't there, Brian. He reads the docs and he fucking leaves parts out that he knows that aren't redacted. He's a fucking little kiss-ass pussy who does all these fucking thumbnails that Brian's a sociopath. Still, the fucking detective said he picked the house at random. Right, and decided to unalive 4 people like John fucking Wegg jumps right in. No vehicle sees him. Nobody. All these vehicles you see, nobody sees him. We see all you guys, and then we see cars that are blocked out with light, and one turns into a fucking transformer. With backs in, the Mustang turns into a truck. It's fucking whack, dude. It's the video, this Karen Reed video all over again. It's the inverted video all over again. It's Chloe, but it's Murphy this time. We have Jen fucking McCabe. We have fucking Dylan fucking Mortons and Jen fucking McCabe. It's just so Enron. I remember Enron. It's just crazy. I don't understand how the fuck.
I remember.
What happened?
No, just that whole Enron scandal. Wasn't there some kind of with the company?
I forget what that was. No, but I'm telling you right now, it sounds crazy to say this. Karen wasn't guilty, and fucking Brian's not either. He's not fucking literally go gadget armed. You can't murder somebody. 4 people. I mean, they destroyed. They were unrecognizable. Pow, 90 of these, and literally, I don't understand how you can read the documents and you see Dylan saying these weird fucking things, admitting that she thought it was vampire movies. She didn't know if it was real or imagination. False memory syndrome. Again, Kelly fucking Deaver. I didn't call for help because I didn't perceive a threat, but I had fear syndrome. You're cutting out.
The original slasher was Lizzie Borden. She took an axe and gave her father 40 whacks. And when it was her mother's turn, she gave her mother 40.
But she was found on as guilty, but she's not, though, right?
I think it's
whatever.
It was way back in the day, like before they even had like forensics and stuff. Like she just was found in the with axes.
Well, I mean, you know, that's only 2 people. This is 4. And this is like 6, actually. 6, if you think about it. And you pick it at random. Why would he do that with all the lights on and all the... Apparently, there's video cam footage of people walking into the house.
Are they Satan worshipers? Because sometimes those killings
are... sorority, ex-sororities. The one was graduated, like one Kaylee graduated, but she was OnlyFans, we think, allegedly. But no big deal, who cares? Whatever, it might be a thing, maybe not. They were all just there. I mean, they were all in school. 2 of them had just... were still in a sorority. The other 4 had left the sorority. That's a thing. The 2 surviving ones did not get hurt. Did not perceive a threat. Right. How didn't have a camera? My question too. Why is it that everyone else has a camera but this house? You know?
And unaliving, like
bad.
Like serial.
Like 90 times, 30 times, 50 times. Prefers the pow, we think. Allegedly, maybe. Because the sounds that you hear, again, that's a very loud sound. Somebody saw a flashbang.
Women? Is it always?
No. It's a guy and a couple, and then 2 women, and then all the best friends, and then the other 2 suspects, victims, whatever. They were the ones that remember the 911 call took 9 hours. They couldn't call 911 for 9 hours. So it happened allegedly 4 a.m. They didn't perceive a threat, but she saw a masked man leaving her house with a fucking gun in his hand. She heard them screaming for help. She never called 911. For 9 hours. She said she thought it was a vampire movie. She didn't know if it was real. She has these dreams where
You said for minding your business.
What happened?
I said there is something to be said for minding your business.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, yeah, you're a fucking suspect, bitch. If my sister screams for help, you better call fucking 911. I'm not going to be mad at the guy that you said did it. I'm going to be mad at you, bitch, because you didn't call 911. My sister screams for help. You got the fucking, you got these, you know, exactly. And he's not some fucking psycho. He's a nice guy. No, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like maybe she was, because how are you that motherfucking confused? And if she isn't, then if she is, then they know this. And they should have drug tested her that night. Her parents should take her for therapy.
How old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
22, 21 or 22. They're grown adults living in a college, graduating college. She's a grown-ass motherfucking adult, and there's 2 of them. Between the 2 of you standing there, you can't figure out if it's stranger danger. Your friends are slashed to death. It's like Scream. It's the movie Scream. The call is coming from inside the house.
Maybe they were... Maybe they were in on it, like how...
Yeah, maybe.
In that movie Scream, the funny one. No, even in the movie Scream, weren't they all in on it? Like the murderer?
Yes. Yeah.
People around the house.
It was the goddamn boyfriends and shit.
Yeah, they were all felt like killing somebody, so they killed this group of friends. And
it seems like it, right? But like, is that it's either that? I'm thinking they were all fucking drunk. They could have all been roofied, right? Because these 2 don't know what the fuck's going on. These 2 think it's a vampire. They don't know where they're at. They don't know if it's stranger danger. They're making dentist appointments, and their friends are bleeding out to death for 9 hours. Okay, there's definitely signs of a cleanup, because we're seeing luminol and shit or something, whatever they spray. So why would you spray that if you didn't think there was something wiped and not there? You know what I'm saying? You're looking for more evidence, and then something pops up. These long blood, these like strips. To me, it's not food. It's them finding that stuff, because you see at the bottom, right? There's evidence of a cleanup. Who was cleaning up?
Did I mention that I like you in pink? That pink looks
No,
nice.
you didn't, but somebody else told me that before, and that's why I was like, I want to wear it again, but I wore it like 2 weeks ago. I want to wear my shirt again. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You look so beautiful today too.
Right on. I was
like you got a penis.
I was in a building and I'm feeling myself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that. Are you gonna move to Jersey yet? Please.
Oh, so me and Michael were on the line last night looking at, we were like, okay, what borough? I was like, I don't know exactly what borough she's talking about. Look, he was willing to look in the state. He was like, well, let's look. He's like, who knows? Let's look.
Yes, down the shore. It's good.
It's called The Shores.
Ocean County.
Ocean County. Okay, yeah, we'll check it.
Rockland County, if you want to go to New York. Ocean County is the next one down in Jersey. Then you have
there's
Monmouth too.
In the United States of America, but I don't necessarily want to end up in a state where they'll lock me in.
Listen, Tom's River Township is so nice. It's quieter. It's a quieter beach area. It's where my parents are. It's so nice there. Beachwood.
Well, okay.
It's like a little cute little like sea town. You would fucking love it. They have it in some of the they have it. They show it when they're going over when they start the Jersey, when they're at the shore, and they show like that jetty, and they're going over it with the I don't know, I guess it's a drone or something. That jetty it's along the jetty right there. Where's the link? Oh my God, my counsel's here. Our counsel's here.
Oh, Emmanuel. Annie.
I need to talk to. Keep telling him I want to talk to him about this case because he's, I want him to do a crime. I want him to go be a crime lawyer, a defense lawyer. But listen, I would think if they were drugged, right, that would make sense why she doesn't remember anything, or she thinks that she saw vampires, or I don't know what she thinks. Her statements changed 4 times. I think she might have lawyered up guys too. Maybe that's why they haven't never followed up with those weird ass statements. And now, if you're parents, are you not worried? Like, you are living in a house with people, and you know that they've been bludgeoned to death.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Krista. Hi, Curves.
What that story that you sent me, I couldn't open it, but I tried to see what it was. Like, I read a little bit about Teresa getting her own show, but did you read into that a little bit? Sorry, to try to backpedal a little bit, guys.
Did you see my text, by the way?
Text on my phone?
On Instagram?
No, I got to think about Teresa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I had said.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And you said I'm scared. Oh, you thought.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It was the wrong person. Okay, no worries about it. No.
Did you open that link?
Huh?
Did you open that link about Teresa? Because I opened it and I couldn't read it.
Is it the one I sent you or the one you sent?
No, I think you sent it to me.
Oh, the one that I sent to you. Let me see.
It's like something with Andy, but because I'm not on my Instagram, I couldn't open it.
Oh, the one that I sent to you was it was a report saying that Teresa is getting her own show.
Yeah.
And New Jersey is continuing with Margaret and Melissa and Dolores.
Yep. I think Teresa's own show is that stupid one that it's not like her own series, I don't think, right? Because I know she's definitely
like a spin-off. But here's the thing. I'm happy that she's getting a spin-off. I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you why.
I'm firing you. I'm just kidding.
You know why I'm happy about that she's getting her spin-off? Because since all her little quacky fans love to say that she's the star, she's the star, she's the star. Okay. Give her her own show. See if she shines. Because she won't.
You're right. Thank you. All right, good. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let you finish. I should let you finish. You're always right.
Yeah. Phil, huh, man?
Because guess what? Jax's bar's gone too. He lost his bar.
I know. He's losing everything. But you know what? I used to feel bad for him. Not anymore.
No, we can't feel anymore. How can we? How can we? A year ago, I said he'd lose everything, and he did.
And when you used to go in on him, I was like, Krista, give him a chance. Nah. I see it now.
12 years, we gave him a chance. 12 years. And how 5 of them telling this motherfucker about himself, being tough love friend, going to his goddamn lives where he can't even show up on time. Literally. Right. No merch. Late, an hour late. Don't listen to a fucking word I'm saying. I don't care about the drugs, motherfucker. It's the shit you do on the drugs. You let it get for years, 20 years you're on camera. Stop fucking, oh my God, these people stop texting me. 20 years you're on camera on cocaine.
Yeah.
The cocaine. And nobody's like, oh, and then you know what? Something bad happened. I told you that he switched to the other drug and he just lost everything. And it's like, you don't believe me or not, but it doesn't really matter. He the drug has got him and he's on rock bottom. This is absolute rock bottom for him. This is rock bottom. Yep. Rock bottom for him is when he loses everything he's so selfish about. You would think he'd go talk to his mother after this, and she should never speak to him again. He is a professional victim. He is a fucking professional victim. He was abusing Britney.
Call his mother to get hung up on.
Curves.
Mother, Sorry, go ahead.
Curves.
Yeah.
Did you see our
question?
New friends? We have new friends, Manny. We have new friends. Lots of new friends.
Oh, bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
Yes. New friends from the true crime world, and they also like talking about true crime. I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good. I wanted to start doing true crime videos on my channel because I have a few, but it's very time consuming, lots of research.
Manny, I
Mhm.
need you. I need you to do it. I need my counsel. I need my lawyer. I need your advice about this.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
I'm losing my fucking mind over this. He didn't do it, Manny. He was not there.
What case you're talking about?
Idaho 4. Brian.
Oh, I need to look into that. Yep.
Please do. I'll send you all the videos. The one we just watched, Pav. He's like the microdots of the Karen Reed case. He's like the microdots of this case, and it's just they're saying it's the bottom line is 7 minutes. All the things, forget everything you heard about him and why they said he was guilty. It's all a lie, and they said it. They never had anything on him. They didn't even follow him. They knew nothing. He never stole them. And he's not John Wick, and he's not Go Gadget Arms.
Did he have good lawyers?
No, I don't know, guys. Do you think his lawyers are? I don't know. He pleaded guilty to get that case out of that fucking state or out of that court system. He was getting railroaded by Santa Claus. Santa fuck, we call him. The guy looks like Santa Claus, and it's like Ozarks meets Breaking Bad. I go back from this. Was it the Delta 5 people that did it? Was it this guy that we just saw the video about? It definitely wasn't Brian, and I don't know how they. The only reason they get him to plead guilty is because they were going to get him the death penalty. If he would have got him, and they would move that date up, and he would have never been able to fight for his life.
Okay.
And if he doesn't do this appeal, it's called the post-conviction relief because of all the lies they told to get him there. She was a public defender who also was private lawyer, but for some reason. I think she was trying to save his life, honestly. At this point, what we're seeing, and her saying, oh my God, how can you still have my client here? Why is he still being held? I'm going to show you, I'll send you the probable cause affidavit. It's all lies. Isn't that fucking right there out now? Why is he still in jail? They were not
wow. Okay, yeah, you're going to have to send that to me because I haven't seen too much of it. I did see the day when he got sentenced and the family gave their statements.
She's a little liar. She's a fucking liar face. The 2 surviving suspects saw and heard murderous shit and didn't call 911 for 9 hours, and we gave them grace for 3 years. Just you'll see. Wait till you hear it. Wait till you see it. It is way worse than we thought. It's way worse. The shit she saw and didn't do. Isn't that illegal, Manny? To not render aid to a dying person who you're in charge, not in charge, but they depend on each other.
Somewhat far. Not necessarily illegal though, because Gary Coleman's wife stood he bled out after he fell down the stairs allegedly.
Oh.
Also, Curves.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is going on with Keke Palmer?
I don't know why she doesn't let anybody finish the sentence and why she asked the question and then answered it herself and moves on like she's Andy Cohen. I don't know.
Because I saw she interviewed one of the guys, right, from Love Island?
And Taylor, and Ace didn't show up because mad at how he was edited. So he's standing on business by not going to it has to do the show unless it's contractually obligated is what I'm finding, because the reunion is part of his contract. So he hasn't been going to no press or anything. He only showed up at the reunion and left Shelly everywhere else by herself. She was at Good Morning America by herself. She's doing her photo shoots by herself. So they're not doing the Nicolandria thing, which is do it all together. Even Janae and Kenny for a time did some things together. Leah and Miguel do things together. Serena and Cordell do things together, as far as marketing. And they are one couple that he already had like 1 million followers before he got on the island. And now you're out of the island, even more controversial, and everybody knows all PR is good PR. So not the way that at least Shelly is very interesting and telling. And I've been saying that I didn't think Ace had it for Shelly like he pretends. And this to me shows it. But somebody else is like, oh, well, it's good. He has morals and he's standing on business. But love Shelly. Yeah, let him do a protest, but also let her get a coin or two, because you
murder and not a lot of names.
Are you still watching Beyond the Villa?
Oh, you know what? I watch Beyond the Villa except for like 2 episodes and couldn't get into it because I never finished watching season because season 7 was so much that I couldn't get past the 3rd episode of season 6. And I was just felt like I was just, yeah. So I've only been like standing out for Nickelandria stuff, tidbits, and waiting for the reunion.
Are you excited for the reunion? Think it's gonna be good?
Oh my gosh, I think it's going to be so good because they are about to show the extended version of the heat heart rate challenge, which was so controversial, which is when Shelly got labeled a hypocritical mean girl for calling out Huda, when what it looked like Huda did was after the challenge, the challenge was over, everybody was getting up.
One, right? Sorry.
She went to get up and instead sat down, did a 69 on the boyfriend's face.
When you stay close to the mic or remote, you keep cutting out. Now you go back like I do.
I was trying, I don't have my earplug in today.
Wait, now.
So
okay.
Yeah, so Huda in the heart rate challenge, they will be showing the extended version of the heart rate challenge, which is the episode that got a lot of backlash for Huda, from hood rats is what they called the people, who went ballistic on Shelly and Olandria on Hood's behalf as her fans. And Shelly mentioned, "Oh, that was a lot, girl. I don't want to talk to you tonight." And Huda went and cried and was like, "Oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. She's being so mean to me." No, bitch. You went and put your whole entire twat on the face pawn Ace. And I don't know. The rumor is that Ace might have held her down for a minute and grabbed that. And they were simulating a full 69 thing. And so that was beyond any of the other challenges with people who were as far in their relationship as Shelly and Ace. That was the other thing. Like, it wasn't just, went too far. No, you particularly went too far with a couple that's been pretty much almost coupled up on since day one. You didn't pick somebody who just got together yesterday. You didn't pick that person. You didn't pick the person that got together 2 days ago. You picked the person that from day one, they've shown interest in each other. And now you've made it clear that, you were very interested in that person too. Really doing
is that Sierra girl going to be at the reunion?
No, 404 didn't get to go.
Oh, okay.
She said she doesn't mind that we call her 404 because Sierra, like an era, because every time she's been posting since she left, like, oh darn, she has to post and delete like everything she's done. They've been for because of the era.
What's happening? Who's talking? I don't even know who's talking. Somebody was all crunchy.
That was me.
But Manny, did you say anything?
No, but I did want to let y'all know something.
Yeah.
During the Salt Lake City premiere,
oh yeah,
they're gonna show a sneak peek of the new season of Potomac.
They are
nice.
Wow. Where can I get Bethany? Are you still here? Where can I get the Tori Bethel case, the best part 2? I wanted Bud to tell us about it, but I don't think I think she had to go somewhere.
Okay. Well, I'm going to watch you guys. I'm going to cook something to eat because I just got off of work. But I just wanted to hop on here to say hi because I saw both of you were on. Send me those videos about that case. And
how's school, though? How's school? How's everything going? Or whatever.
School starts in next week.
And then you're not coming to Philly to do your to do your law school, right?
I thought about it, but no.
So are you going to do, you're going to be a defense attorney, right? For crime and stuff?
Probably, yeah.
Yay. I'm going to send you stuff. And I just, like she said, I'll just get your fresh perspective on it.
You know, I saw a TikTok, speaking of which, I saw a TikTok of this girl who's a defense attorney. And she was saying how, like, you know, the most commonly asked question she gets from everybody is like, how could you defend a murderer? How could you defend a rapist? Blah, 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 blah. She said, I'm not defending a murderer. I'm not defending a rapist. I am defending the rights of my client, which need to be honored regardless of what they might have done or not. I am defending their rights, not their action. And I was like, you know what? That's a good way to think about it.
That's exactly what people say about Brian Koberger. Whether we know think he did it or not, he wasn't by himself. And It's about the way that they went about getting him. The PCA, everything was all made the fuck up, and it's all lies. They wait till he pleads guilty. You know.
What are you gonna make to eat, Manny?
What are you gonna make to eat?
I'm thinking of doing like a stir fry type of thing. Oh my god!
Nice.
I thought you made those. You were making something Mexican the other day.
Oh, I made the birria.
The
nachos.
birria, yes.
Yes.
Was that your first time doing it?
No, I do that all the time. The kids love it.
Okay, because it looked good. I was like, that
Yeah.
actually looks
Ooh,
good.
I make my consomme so thick and rich. I guess it's not a consomme if it's thick and rich. It's more of a gravy, but they love it on everything. And so then I freeze it and I put it in rice later. So I use some of that rice tonight with some turkey meat, re-seasoned everything, and put it inside of Jamaican patty pie dough and made patty pies for them.
Well, you're from California, so you know about that sazon.
Yes.
I want my
That's
BLT.
a BLT.
Oh, black beans and rice, chicken on the side. Oh, I've been eating BLTs every week for like 3 weeks in a row.
That sounds so good.
I know.
And a nice heirloom tomato with some romaine lettuce or some butterleaf lettuce.
Yes.
No, I like the crunch of romaine. And then some nice crispy bacon slices, not too thick, but definitely crispy.
That's bacon, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And I saw you made like a dark chocolate cake.
Oh yeah. So I made a chocolate chip cake. And it was so good. And I used some dark black cocoa in it, this gourmet dark black cocoa. So it came out so black instead of just brown like chocolate. It was beautiful. It smelled so good. It was so good.
Just kidding. I love them so much.
And then your son wanted a glaze on and you put it on there.
I want
Yeah.
that.
I'd be whipping things up.
No, I want chocolate cake. I can't get it. I want chocolate cake and I can't get it.
Oh, it's super simple to make. Just Well, enjoy your din.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Yes,
Okay.
please. I will send you the stuff, and yes, I'm excited to have you look at it because
All
I've been
right,
dying
sounds
to tell you about this stuff because I know that you're good and you'll tell me the truth and you're defending the rights. I love that.
Yep. All right. Bye.
Peace.
Love y'all.
Send
Love
it to
you guys
Mandy.
too.
Benevolent timeline available.
Yes, the most one. How you've been on here for 2 hours and 23
guess what?
minutes.
I was also on Dago's panel reading his stocks for 3 hours before this.
I was live for 2.5 hours early on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously, and we rewatched the Olandria live from Love Island last night, where she had sub-only comments, and then Nick came on, and he decided it was time to leave when people started putting monkey things on him. He's like, "Can we make this sub on my side too?" So then he left and then she had up some famous, not famous, but well-known TikTokers in the Love Island recap world. And one of them had been very controversial this season in his defense of Olandria and Shelly, two of the Islander girls. And so people decided that he was, like, they labeled him massage noir or something, but that's not what happened. They just labeled him that. So they full on lying on this man. So anyway, they call it the board, because the newest thing is if you're a fan of somebody, you're not a fan anymore. They're your client.
What?
Yeah. So like if you let's say you like Candace Dillard Bassett. You're not a Candace Dillard Bassett fan. She is your client.
Because why? I'm being grifting off of her money or something?
No, because like you're giving her attention. And so she's your client. So like anybody you like, that's your client. And then they have this other thing. This is all new TikTok world. Then they have this other thing where after you get clients, then if there's a lot of clients, instead of having a fan club, you have a board. And so the board was meeting about their client, Olandria.
I want to be a part of
And it's super cool. And so anyway, she decided to have the number one board up, and they all came up and they were like, bring this guy EJ up, bring up EJ. And EJ had his foot on everybody's neck. If they did anything wrong to Olandria, he made like 20 TikToks talking about everything about them. And he would just read them for filth on his way to work, on his break at work, on his lunch break at work, on his way home, between school and work. He would just make video after video after video. It was hilarious. And then, so she gets him up on the thing. And right after he comes up on the live gets cut because people mass reported the live because he was brought up as a guest. And then they took it a step further, you guys. And these are all Huda fans, by the way.
All Huda fans. Huda.
Okay. Yeah, they call the girl Huda.
Is she does she have a relationship or anything yet?
No, she doesn't have any relationships in the house at all. She hasn't been filmed with them since she was pretending to be Nick and Alondria's baby right the week after they got out of the house. Yeah. So, she's kind of been MIA, but not really, just not with them because they've been doing a lot together. I keep telling them they should do the Sister Wives and Mormon Lives idea and have a content house for all the islanders. And like that could cover their rent and everything if they like go get a house and Airbnb it and then all pool their money for the bill. That's nobody's listening to me though. So,
yes, we are. We're listening to
so, but they are not listening to me. So,
yeah, I know they need to get it. We need to tell them.
In the month, it hasn't even been it's just been a month since Love Island season 7 ended. And Olandria and Nick came in second to Amaya and Brian. And so Nick Olandria is the runners up, but they are getting first star treatment. They've done commercials, The Tonight Show, everywhere the first people are, they are. And that's never been done before any of the other seasons. It's usually just the winner is going places. It's not the winner and the runner up and the other runner up and the loser and the other one. But this season was so controversial that they've been having everybody up all the time. Yeah. So after she had the live, the hood rats is what they call the people who are really nasty about it. They even put Olandria's face on George Floyd's body and Huda's face on that cop's body. And that's the kind of stuff her fans do. That's the kind of stuff her fans do. And she doesn't say nothing about it and people think she should. So in addition to that though, they decided that since she had a board member on named EJ, they mass are petitioning all of the deals that she's gotten since she got out of there. So she's already a cover girl for NYX with her own lip combo that sold out in minutes. She's a pinup girl for swimsuits with Kalani, and that's a famous place with Nick already. He made sure she got to model in that. And then she was everywhere. She's been in Vogue. I mean, like I said, CNN talked about her. She's just did another commercial for Aquafera or something, and she has more stuff coming on the way. So it's just like all these endorsements and commercials are coming her way. She's one of the girls who in the house, by the way, never spit in her hand. She never spit in her hand, and she mostly only kissed in challenges except for like twice. And the other girls left with like 3 bodies. That means that they smashed 3 people. They left with like 3 bodies each. And I can't hear you.
I couldn't figure out what spit in the hand meant. I got it.
Yeah, spit in your hand. You know, when it's dropped. Yeah. So the other girls were spitting in their hand for real. Like they showed it on film. I had my mom watching the show with me, and she's a reverend and in her 70s. And so I was like, oh, sorry about that part, Mom. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. So anyway, back to the programming. So the people are mass contacting her new endorsements and partnerships, saying that she is friends with this guy they don't like who did massage and stuff. And so they're mass reporting her because she had a fan on her live right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. The people are vicious. I can't hear you again. I don't know what's wrong.
Keep pausing myself so I don't interrupt you. I was getting my videos of the squirrel eating out of my hand.
Oh, a squirrel.
My Snow White stuff when he eats out of my hand at all.
Squirrel.
My squirrel. Because I told him I was Snow fucking White and they need to believe me, you know?
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, I got it in the video. I have it on the video here. Yeah. I mean, I was talking about Bravo stuff, and then I was talking about true crime stuff, and then
well, that's not Bravo. It's more PCAT.
I mean,
It's only Bravo because Andy did do the reunion with Ariana Maddox.
Yes.
So that is very Bravo adjacent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
oh my God, you know
we'll
we could listen to real quick. Do you have any more time?
No, I have
because I need to go do it also. But
Again.
that girl, Kinley Collins, who I told you about last time, said that Andy Cohen was the gay Harvey Weinstein.
Yes,
and she had like 9 parts of her series up. Last I checked, she was up to like 14 or 13, and I haven't rewatched any of them since then. I just been letting them build up, hoping they're still there. But if we go to her Insta, oh yeah, you can't go to her Instagram.
I'll get fucking kicked out again.
Yeah.
Can you go to it?
I can't. I can go grab my other phone and we can listen to it that way. Because she went in. She even went in on Tom Gunn. She's like, he is such a freaking alcoholic. Yeah. She said that Jelaine Maxwell used to come to the studio and make her pee. No, she's not. She said Jelaine Maxwell used to come to the studio and watch her pee and make her leave the door open while she peed. Yeah, all kind of weird shit. Because Jelaine and Harvey Weinstein and that casting agency that they all have the friends with, I think it's Alyssa Milano's husband is in charge of some casting agency that used to, and it was just part of the siphon. Anyway, allegedly, that's all allegedly. Let me go grab my other phone.
Okay, I'm looking for my squirrel video real quick soon. I don't want to do it. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I'm just, I don't know, this whole true crime thing with these, every state that and every crime that we're going to, why is it so fucking, why are they so corrupt? Like, why is this happening? How can it be that like every state that we're finding all this stuff out, is it because we're just starting to talk about it? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just I don't understand. I just don't. I'm trying to find it's probably longer. I just feel like I don't know even how good we can, like, what can we even do about it too? Like, besides talk about it and bring awareness. Like, I don't know if the Karen Reed, that was clearly, she was factually not guilty. I don't even understand this, the whole post-conviction relief thing. I just hope that it's not, I don't want to say it's I don't know, fast, but like, it's faster than a regular, his regular like conviction stuff, I guess. Like if he had done a Innocence Project or something. That's not the one. Hold on. Where's my scroll videos? I don't know, guys. And I don't want to take away from the fact that like everybody else talks about your crime. They're like the professionals, you guys. I can't see the chat right now, but I just want to make sure I don't show any naked pictures of myself. Because, you know, it's mixed up. This is my cloud thing. And I don't know how to literally have the pictures on my phone. Go to here, go to there, blah, blah. Animals. Oh, my little baby cats. Okay. My squirrels. They eat right out of my hand, guys. I do it every day. Almost. I finally got them on video. And here he is. Jesus Christ, Krista. I thought I had this all in one. Look at my buddy. I'm going to show you Kobe. I think I showed you guys Kobe before. He's the one that literally was in the little tunnel thing inside. Squirrel. Like, I feel like, you know, that I want the video on this one last year. wait, with him eating the puppy. There he is. Sorry, guys. It's taking me a minute to find this one. Last year. I don't get it here. What are we doing here? Are you there, Large? Oh, here he is. Oh my God, look at this guy. He's so fucking cute. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me share it. All right. Oh, she left us. Okay, here's me. He's my squirrel. He comes in my thing every day. So I hand feed him. I'm so fucking white. I told you that. But can you hear him? We unmute it.
Hi, buddy. Where are you going?
Come back up where they do. I'll come back in. Hold on. Oh, wait, no. When he comes back in.
He's taking him out of my hand, but I just can't say it because he won't let me tape it. You little teepees.
Look at him. He's so fucking cute. He's my little buddy. There's like 7 of them, but he's like the one that's always with me.
What are you doing over there? Stealing all the peanut? Here, please.
Every day. That was when he was on my thing.
Here's my video.
He's on my he comes up to my roof. But so at one point I had this bird. I had a bird that literally, it's a morning bird. So next to my window, second floor window, I have a air conditioner. Okay, it's hanging out the window, the window unit. There's a big tree next to it that you can put a nest in if you want. Right? They made 2 years in a row. She put the nest on the thing on my window on the top of the air conditioner so I could see in my window. And I watched her lay the eggs, make the thing. 2 years in a row, mourning doves, had the babies, watched them take their first flight. I have all videos of that too. Yeah, he's just every day with me. But let me see if I can find the cardinals too. The ones that told you were feeding the babies. All my fucking videos get all messed up. You streamer. You guys still see this, right? Let me show you my baby cats real quick. But yeah, he eats out of my hand. Where's he at? Oh, it's just a picture. I have more of these ones. He comes right, dude. He refuses. He wants me to feed him. Like, why was my Wi-Fi going out? See, let's doing the circly thing. I'm sitting right there videoing him, and he's running in when he wants his penis. I don't know why it's not playing though. Go back again. Hold on. Come on. Today. He comes up and eats out of my hand. Where are you guys at? It's so fucking cute. I love it. Let me show you my fur babies. I don't know why that's doing that. Here's the shore, my backyard. I don't think it's in my backyard, but there's hubby. So my husband can barely see this picture of him. The boardwalk. Oh, see, I need you guys to come here. Oh, you guys aren't seeing that one. Hold on. Sorry. Look at the baby. Look at the little baby. Look at the He's so fucking cute. I thought I went back to the shore. Hold on. Go back to the shore. Right, which you're seeing that one, okay? Sorry. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show you the shore, my shore video, like you guys can see. I know you probably have been to the Jersey Shore, but I need Larja to move here, so I need to entice her to come. So I'm Snow fucking White though. Don't you guys? I'll find the video of the squirrel, not squirrel, the bird that the bird builds her nest next to my window. It's a boardwalk. Beach babe, I wish you were here. Look at that light. See, spirituality and the. Oh my God, that is so cold. Oh my God, that's so deep, babe. It's cold and it's deep. It was only up. That don't sound like me at all. Wait, oops, sorry. There's my nephew. Oops, hold on. Sorry. Oh, look at Crazy Man. This is Teresa's husband. Look at the faces. Look at his faces. Look at this fucker. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me with this guy? Get the fuck out of here, Teresa. Yeah. Pictures. Okay, what was that? Jersey Shore. Look at these fucking. I love it here, man. Can I go for it? Yeah. Boardwalk. Oh my God, that is so cold. Oh my God, that's so deep, babe. It's cold and it's deep. It was only up to my ankles. Oh, cold. That sounds weird. That's my nephew, my brother. Look at the little rides. Like, I'm telling you guys need to come here. I love him. The little Ferris wheel. I love the beach. I take pictures. Look at that streak of light. How perfect is that? Tell me that is not where are you guys at. Tell me that is not beautiful. What? Mimir, we need to help. Good trouble. What happened? My God. So I have 5, 6 kittens. Oh, are they sick? Why are they sick? Look, I love it. There's so many Mandelas, Britain's apple fritters, guys. Every morning I go to this. I think it's practical thing we have dolphins. I probably get the somebody like that. I don't know why I was just videoing that. I just take videos of the sun. I try to get good pictures of the light because we're all light, you know. Rainbow. It's my best friend. It's my nephew. He's so fucking. He's like 10 now. I took this picture on February 13th. It literally on Valentine's Day. I'm sorry, Valentine's Day, 5 in the morning. It was snowing. Look how perfect it came out. It's like I didn't even do anything to that. That's the lake where my in-laws' house was down the shore. Look at my kids, my kitty cats. Look at that bug. I don't know what that is. I think the dolphins are coming up. Well, usually I just I'm a bad videoer. Look at the boardwalk. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. House. Just got the siding on it. The back house, front house. Yep. Yep. I love the fucking Ferris wheel at night. I didn't realize how many. I have so many. I need to entice what larger to live here is my husband. I need her to live here. Look at that. It's every day. And then the shoebies go away and it's nicer. There's nobody. There's our man. That's the end of that one, I think. Oh, this time the shoebies are going right. The shoebies. That's always fighting out front. Shoebies are the ones that rent their houses and stuff. But these, I don't put any color into these. The way they just. Tori looks crazy, doesn't he? No, I love to. Seven cats, 5 indoor. Hold on. Share. I forgot I wasn't sharing. All right, we got done with that one, right? Kitty cats. Look how crazy he looks. Get the fuck out of here, this fucking guy. Like, he's a nut, dude. My kitties. Is this before the other ones? Yeah, this is before the other ones. Hold on, I gotta get this. I need the updated version of the kitty cats because now I have so many. I have my yard too. Oh, I thought there's no yard, I think. Okay. Here's my doggy. He's gone. After him, I started collecting cats. That's Jasper. He's my pit. He was buried in my yard. And guess what? We've never had ferns ever growing in my yard. Are you seeing it? Oh, you're not seeing it yet. That's why you're not seeing it. I thought I was sharing it. Wait, are you guys doing this? Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm a mess. I'm too high for this right now. Cut this off. I will cut this off for my podcast side, guys. The podcast side will be cut off and then add through the first hour or two. All right, that's Meow Meow. All right, so Meow Meow's 14. That's my Sterling Murray. When she was a kitty cat, she is 1. She sleeps with me. She's got 2 angel wings. Sterling. And then she has a heart on her side too. Oh, it's me imagining outside. My first got my face on. Look how she has a little heart right there. She's reading Housewives. And she's so cute. Where am I at now? Sorry. This is like, I'm sorry. This is my, look how fucking cute she is. That's how we sleep.
She's my biggest.
Sterling, come here. Sterling Marie.
She's the biggest snuggler ever.
Sterling's.
Aww.
Look at this cat. I love her so fucking much. Every night.
Look at the
Sterling's, come here.
Kid. Look how cute she is. She's so biggie.
That was a campfire show. Campfire show. Live show. It's my backyard. I was looking how blue the sky looks. I grow these every year. They grow back, guys. I'm Snow fucking White, okay? Did you see my grass? Fucking, you never saw my grass? There's my grass. Listen, it's amazing. That's Amazon grass right there. My fucking grass was Amazon, okay? Not kidding. Watch. You'll see more. Look at it. Look at it. These are my 20-foot Musafa trees. I planted them in 2023. There's my fake grass. My banana trees. That's my fake grass. And all these grow back for me every year. I'll show you the ones from this year. All this year. They look the same, but it's my fake grass. Musafa banana trees. Look at it. Where are you at? See? Told you. Look at my fake grass. Oh, you do? Oh my God, you're my soul. We're soul family. We're soul family. I know. Isn't it nice to see? Look at me. I get one of these every year. I want to get to this Cardinals though. Yeah, look at my plants there. So look at my little Eloise Marie. Her name's Eloise Marie, but we call her Ella May for short. Look at these grow back weird too. Because I'm snow
these guys. They bloomed overnight. They all go back by themselves. Wow,
Lily. How different.
More over here.
Look
at these tall things. Look, these are elephant ears growing back by themselves.
That was 2 years ago. Rye. Where you at, Rye? Look when she was so little. Sterling I rescued her from us. Her mom, listen, this is the story with Sterling. Her mom and her were in Philly. And her mom got hit by a car, and she was little. And she wouldn't leave that spot in the street. And for 3 days, she stayed there. And it broke my heart. I said, "Bring her to me now. Bring her to me now." See, oh my God, his name is adorable. Oh my God, I love him so much. I love him. I want to see pictures. You got to come up here and show you pictures. We got to show pictures. Okay, it's like show pictures of my kids right now. Okay, I'll show them forever. That's sweet, sweet. So we have 5 in the house, 2 outside. Meow, meow. This is Kovu. He's the newest one. He's my lion, sir. My squirrel that gets out of my hand. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Come on. Hi. Look at him. He's so fucking cute.
Hi. There you go. You want to get out of my hand? You got me scared too, buddy.
We eat them together too. I eat peanuts with it. Come on over there, actually.
Come on, hurry up. Come back. Hi. Hi.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
You want to take it? Hi, buddy. Where are you going? I keep getting on. Come on.
I am so funny. It gets better. It really does. Like it happens. This is every day. This is every goddamn day with him and his brother. Hey, look at my peanuts. I eat them every day. And I eat the shell. Yep, eat the shell. Taught me how to eat the shell. Weird, right? You got to get my grass. Yep, that's that. Well, told ya. I'm gonna find my bird videos, but at the end of that one. Yeah, I have to find the ones in the nest in my room. Hold on. Here's let's just do this, I think. Sorry, I'm chilling. Oh, here's all my cardinals. All right. They're here every day. But I'm gonna see if I can find the babies. And then we're gonna go eat dinner. Oops. I try to get them a lot, but they might just be random ones. I don't know why it's not playing, but where you at, bud? Oh, top of my Wi-Fi. Oh. I don't know what I'm singing. I think I'm singing. Oh, it's my music. I was taping. I was just walking in my fountain. Look how big he is. He just got a bath and he goes, I can't. Why won't my videos play? My music. I'm like I'm a horrible video person. Look how fucking big he is. Wait, who's the background one? Underground Club. Who am I listening to? I don't know who that was. He's just everywhere. Where's the baby one though? Oh, my chickens one. Where's the baby videos? Oh, that's what. Oh my God, who am I listening to? I think it's David. Or it's me and Manuel. Look, I love Woodpecker. I don't know. I didn't know we had Woodpecker. Or he's something too. I forget what he is. I don't know who I'm listening to. Oh. Other stuff I don't. I'm thinking. I guess I'm trying to find one of the my like things. Oh, there's my little like crane guy's name's Whitman. Crane Whitman. There's my little songbird. I mean, my morning loves in the wintertime. My music is crazy loud. For my look at my fake grass. I can't. I'm singing. I can't myself. Chickens. All right. Well, fuck is. Yeah, my wallpaper, my crazy ass wallpaper, and I keep picking up. All right, we're done. Anyway, yeah, see, I told you I'm so fucking white. I'd rather be out there than in here most of the time. Yeah, he's my buddy. He's there every day with me. Hi. I'm gonna go out there right now. There's one for I know I need but not a lot of people show up for me for some reason. I guess because I do really long videos and they're usually about reality TV. I know people watch, but nobody engages. I know. I want to meet. I love you guys. You guys are like my soul people. Like I'm telling you, we all find each other. I love Dago's chat. I love how you guys are like a family and you guys show up for each other. And I appreciate you guys showing up for me today. And was I reading okay? Did you guys hear me read today? Simply solo read there. What trouble? What were you saying? You're like Chris, you're killing me right now. What was I doing? Was it my facial expressions? I can't hide my face. I love this girl. Isn't he awesome? No, we don't. I wish we did. Yes, we're all fur baby lovers, aren't we? We're all fur baby moms and dads and stuff. I don't want to assume that everybody's male or female over here, but like, I'm assuming you have a husband. I thought Tommy Boy, I thought that they were married, and I didn't realize it was two amazing women. I was like, oh, I love you guys before. Yeah, my husband's like the opposite of me. I told you I'm animal in the attic on the Geico commercial, and he's the family sitting down there because I get up at 3:45 and get him ready for work, and I start ready for this because my hair takes forever. We got to blow it out, and it's curler, the whole thing. So it takes me about 6 hours to get ready, but I do it in the morning on the days I do this, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I took my live off from this morning and put it in this afternoon so I could go there to be a Dago's chat because I enjoy talking about that stuff. And I wanted to see, and plus there was no Housewives to talk about today, and then there was no Vanderpump. I was going to do McBee Dynasty, but nobody's watching it. And then I always end up talking about, oh, thank you. And then I always end up talking about true crime because I can't get it out of my head because I'm like, my kids are going to end up fucking. Listen, he was stabbed before and left for dead. Okay, he had 70 stitches in his head. I'll find the picture. I don't talk about it much, but we know who did it. He never wanted to prosecute people because we don't call the cops. We do it other ways, but we didn't. But he was stabbed and left for dead. He had 72 stitches in his head. Well, staples in his head because his girlfriend was Muslim and he was supposed to convert, and they weren't. He's a tattooed rap artist, you know. And she was fucking groovy. Anyway, that went on for a long time, and they didn't like him because he wasn't Muslim. And I have to show you the pictures. But that easily could have he could have died. Thank God his friend found him. We don't call cops, but my family's in prison, so I can't do anything about it. But 1%, we're part of the 1%. It's called vigilante justice. It's not a great life to grow up with, but it's good to have. I want the truth. I'm sorry. I'll try to speak louder. Was I talking too fast too? Oh, that's what I do too. No. I know. I was like talking to myself as I was reading, wasn't I? No, I talk too fast. A lot of people were saying that too, that I talk too fast. And I forget. Hi, Erin. Oh my God, it's my original host for Who's Had You On. We have new friends, Erin, true crime friends, and they like reality TV, and they like my cats, and they like Bravo, and they like food, and like they love all of us. No, I love you. I love you. I need to know that because it'll help me. I want to be more clear, you know. Thank you. No, I wanted you to tell me the truth, and no, I appreciate it because I'm so hard on myself as it is. See, I'm trying to talk slow now Oh, Erin, her name's Erin D. She has a channel. It's all positivity. She talks a lot about Disney and stuff. But she was my original co-host. I know, and I love you for that. And I know I needed your opinion because like that's what Erin does for me too. Like she'll tell me if people are not liking something that's going on, she'll be honest with me. Because I'll be like, guys, what's going on? But I was getting comments like, Erin, they're like, she barely speaks English. She talks too fast. I was like, guys, I'm sorry. I feel like I had a stroke if I slow down. Leave me alone. My dad. Like, oh well, not let me answer him. Yeah, I'm live. I'll call you right back. Stop by. Stop by. All right. Stop by. I'm live. I'm live. But stop by. Okay. All right. Bye. All right. My dad's stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. I know. And I know that I harp on the 911 call and all that. But it's really, yeah, she's my bestie. I love her. And like, I harp on that 911 call, on that delay. She's from Delco. She's a crazy. Yeah, you guys are such a great group, though. I really like, you guys are great. And you guys are not mean to me. I'm just kidding. Yeah. And it's hard because like, I feel like we're chasing our tail. You know what I mean? Because it's like, we're getting all the information. It doesn't look good, you know? But yeah, Erin, I was on a panel this morning. I was reading the docs, the court docs. I guess they're called court docs, case docs. And it's just wild to see that so many things are happening where people are getting falsely accused. Brian Koberger, I know you're going to say I'm crazy, but there's a lot of stuff with that. Manny's going to help us sort through it too. But yeah, these guys are awesome. 3.5 hour, Erin, 3 hours. You know, it's usually we do long lives, but I love you. I miss you. I was just showing them pictures of all the kitty cats. And how I'm snow motherfucking white. Snow fucking white. You know what I mean? And I've cursed. It's been 6 hours now. I'm really tired and hungry. And I'm wearing pink. And I remember you said I looked at somebody else said it. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was waiting to wear it again because I love it so much. I like it too. All right. I'm going to go. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. You're the best. I know. Stop saying you're fine. I love you for that. Oh, I love them. I always now he's fucking nuts. Isn't he nuts, Erin? You guys have no idea. You have no idea. Where do you find out about my parents? Wait till you find out about my mom. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's nuts. It's wild. They're crazy. Everything was normal up to October of 2024. Not normal, but semi-normal. Oh, what do I tell you about my parents? All right, love you guys. Erin, they have no idea. I know why. I don't get it. It's like I'm not even monetized, and I didn't know if I didn't realize if I showed Bob's video that I wasn't trying to take money away from him or take any like views. They're all going to go to him. Yes, we have to, please. Yes, whose side are you on? We can make it any topic you want. Yeah, and I like, and then I don't know if you guys noticed this. I'm just going to say this before I get with Lana. I love her work and I still support her. But the one day that I put a $25 super chat in there, that guy Scott, and she ignored me, it hurt me so bad. It hurt my feelings really bad because I'm not asking any illogical questions here. You know, the blood splatter guy. I appreciate his opinion. I just wanted to know why he thought Brian was so guilty. That's all. And if you see, at least acknowledge it. It hurt my feelings bad. And I was like, oh, this is what I can't deal with. And I support a lot of people. And I don't expect them to support me back. But I don't understand why they wouldn't. And I don't mean like coming in here and being like, you know, just like, I'm just saying, I get on that. Erin's going to tell me to stop because I do this to myself all the time. It doesn't matter. We have our own crowd. I have my own people. It doesn't matter. I know. I appreciate Dago let me go on his channel. And Erin, you'll be proud of me. I played Adam's thing today and I only said shit about him one time. I said good stuff, and then I just told him how he sucked Danny's dick, and then I didn't say anything else. I promise. I just said how he sucked Danny's dick. That's all. But then we watched it, and I was really nice about it. Okay, love you. No, I thought maybe like people thought that or something. Like, oh, you're playing his video. I'm like, I'm not monetized. Don't worry about it. I am, but I wouldn't be monetized if I was somebody else's video. I fast forwarded it. I was kind of a call to reaction, but it was the newest one he had out, and it gives us a lot of information that we were reading today, and I didn't realize that. Yes, I know. I know people are so mean sometimes, and I don't get that at all. I mean, we don't really know each other. I mean, we like new creators and stuff. Like, I support I want everybody to do well. Like, I would never not acknowledge somebody's thing, and I don't know why she did that to me. But I know I get the feeling she doesn't like me at all. But like, I don't know why. I found her with Karen Reed, and I was really a part of her group. Like, I really, we were cool then, and then all of a sudden it was like Krista doesn't mean anything. It's like Krista's like not important. It's like, what? I know I ask the same questions over and over, but nobody fucking answers them. I know they're rhetorical. Why do you think Brian is like, you were so sure that Brian was guilty? So sure of it, Scott. Blood spatter, great. But what makes you think, what are we missing? Tell me, please. You're a professional. All I wanted to know was that. And nobody can answer that question because nobody knows. Because nobody will ask Brian why he did it, because he didn't do it. But my logical is, stop saying he's so guilty, so guilty. You're saying his name, you're calling him names, you said he's a sociopath. How do you know that? That's what I wanted to know. What do you see that we don't see? It's like Brian Etten and shit was like, that's what it felt like. I was like, whoa, where the fuck is this dude coming from? Where are you coming from? Dude, please, slow down. Slow down on the psycho talk, and he's this and he's that. Going back up a couple statements back, because Krista doesn't forget. I hard body. It's like one thing at a time here. He's a sociopath. Why do you say that? He's guilty. Why do you say that? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Tell me, I know. Let's go eat dinner, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Are you guys okay? Yeah, you can tell me real quick. Why do they ignore it? Why do they pretend that they don't see what we see? What makes them think he's so guilty? Because he's hearing that? He's obviously not reading it. I know, it's crazy. Some guy was talking about arguing the other day. I said, I don't argue with anybody at all. Like, I'm still nice to Lana. I only said it in the Discord how upset I was. I said it here, but nobody cared about me here. You know what I mean? And I always try to say that I know, not make it about me. Like, I know it's not about me. It's nothing to do with me. That was personal, but all the other stuff is probably not about me at all. Oh, Jersey French fries and gravy fries. Oh my God. Yeah, that was like crazy, wasn't it? It's like, who the fuck? Exactly. A professional would be listen. If he listens to Lana, even if Lana doesn't even think he's guilty, she won't say that because she's a professional. But anyway, guys, Dad's on his way. He knows what the fuck he wants. He's oh my goddamn nerves. Because I saw my mom this weekend, so he wants to. What is it? What your mom doing? What your mom doing? Let's go chase her around. I'm psycho, Dad. Aaron, these motherfuckers are sociopaths. My parents are sociopaths. All four of them. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. The mistresses are liars. I love it. I'm sorry. Krista, stop it. Love my family. All right, guys. I will see you guys later or tomorrow. It's Thursday. I'll be at Dego's thing tomorrow. I will post the chat like I have been doing, post the lives. We've been getting good views over there. They are the true crime professionals over there. I'm just bringing up a little bit of information here and there so we can get yeah. What? I'm done. Now I'm done. What? I missed that part, guys. They are. I love you for saying that because I feel stupid sometimes. I'm like, am I stupider by watching this right now? Because I can't afford to lose any more brain cells. I mean, come on, guys. I'm like, even I can't say for sure if I know. Like, what the fuck? I love you guys. I love you. And you hang up first. No, you hang up first. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Love you. Thanks for being here.